Yo, what's going on everybody? Xanthos Vice here, and we are back with some more Trails of Daybreak 2. Hope you guys have a good day. Yeah, I decided to just go up with this at the start just because it's like, at least for this kind of stream I can go with the other minimum 3 hour stream, especially since it's like, they kind of rushed a bit last time. Anyway, where we last left off, we had went through another incident, but this time with the Dominions actually being our enemy this time round. And it's like, honestly, you're telling me something that's made from technology is able to stop all these magical powers, like even the power of a Dominion? It's like, damn, they really are making it seem like no one's really strong. And it's like, that's the thing. I wouldn't really have a problem with that if they went up against another foe, or someone who's just way better and more experienced. But just this random ass technology being able to do this shit, it's like, that's fucking beyond me. Especially since it was supposedly made years ago, so it's like, how could it even understand like the measures to it? Because at least when it came to the gospel, the original one was actually something from the Middle Ages or something like that. So it's like, it was unfathomable considering that was the age of like the Septarians and stuff like that. But this is like actually a man-made thing actually being able to do it. It's like, I don't know, man. And at least for this one, us going back in time, some of it was actually more relevant. Or not relevant, but it made more sense. I just feel like we should have actually had more visuals of dead ends, because look, we had the somewhat gruesome, but not really gruesome, endings at the very beginning of the game. I complained about this in the last stream, but y'all know what I mean, right? Like, the death of Van to Celis and stuff, it's like, I feel like that should have been more visualized, considering we're trying to make it seem like it's that dark of a game and concept compared to the other games, but if we're just gonna black screen everything, there's like, what's even a fucking point anyway? It might as well just have the same rating as all the other fucking games. Like, what's the damn point then? Especially since it's like, if they're going so hard for the visual aspect, like just for these characters and everything, how come they can't do that for the actual scenes where it matters? You feel me? But anyway, yeah, finally know that, or for some reason we needed confirmation that it was the Garden Master doing this one. It's like, come on, who else had the Genesis? No one else could have done it. Like, fuck me, man, these guys are fucking slow. But even when we did do it, we got through a bad ending with Van's place blowing up. And again, to be honest, considering his job, it was about time it was gonna happen. It was either supposed to have happened last game or it was gonna happen now, so I'm glad it actually did. But the other thing too is like, supposedly I need the specific number of Genesis to move on. It's like, how does that make sense? I don't time travel with my physical body. I'm time traveling like sending my mind messages from the future to the past, like reading Steiner. So how the fuck is that even gonna make sense? So let's say I get the Genesis here, right? Because I got it from the other timeline. Then I wouldn't have the other one. It doesn't make sense. Because I wouldn't have had those interactions in the first place. So I don't know, man. Like I said, they're just going wishy-washy with the whole time travel thing, but it's getting even worse. It's like, this is why they should have just already gone straight to like the bad guy and everything. I don't care if they want to make this a longer game, but it's like, it's already ruining what little momentum they even had left with this. But yeah, anyway, it seems like this time it's going to be more centered around the Grand Prix, supposedly, by the opening title screen, as opposed to last time where it was clearly showing that Celis and Leon were going to be involved. And I already did everything that I needed to do off stream. Like, I only took like an hour and a half to do it. So I did the side quests, which weren't really that big of a deal, honestly, because it was just the one. And I went through the American Garden, and I know what you're gonna say. Why the fuck didn't you show the content? Well, it was literally the fucking same. Like, I'm gonna be completely straight with you guys. The enemies were almost exactly the same. Give me a second. Because let's see, we got the jellies again. You got the giant chickens again. You have the giant version of like those kung fu like little I don't know what you call them, a cross between like a sheep and something else. You got the beavers, but just in a different color palette, and probably the and the birds too, or griffins, whatever they are, and the beetles as well. The only difference being that we had the mammoth, and I think we already had that before, but that was just like a major boss and not just these miniature ones. So that's literally nothing that changed. And also the final boss of this area, they didn't even make a new one. It's literally just the same one from floor 1, except again a different color palette, and gives itself more stat boost when it goes into like it's a rampage mode. That's literally the only difference. So I was like, you know what? I don't need to bother going another round of this just to show it to the stream, because if it's literally the exact same content, there's no point, you know? Because I'm already having to go through battling the same people again, like the Dominions, Ouroboros, and everything. It's like, then what's the fucking point if we already know how it's gonna work out? So yeah, that's why I decided to like keep that off stream. I did upgrade some of our crafts a bit as well. And the ornaments, again, still did a bit more with it. I think the art also had to improve some. Because that's why I have Fairy on the team, because since I gave her Alter Vine for the Hollow Core, I need to level up the rest of the stuff. But now I have a good number of level 5 stuff, so I had to change some stuff for people. Like Agnes now has Alter Aim. Gave Alter Citri to Rosette, so then she can level that up. Alter Oz. Need to get Alter Rain, but I have to get some of her achievement in order to do that. Alter Postal, Salos, and yeah, that's basically about it. Because let's see, whatever achievements do I need left? The enemy's log, that's why I need to do this. All SPG cases, I only need like 5 more left. Hyperion, the chest, the same thing. Gifts given, I don't even know if I'm going to be able to get that many gifts left by the end of this game. I don't know. Depends on how much longer we have for this. All chests were Orbital logs. I still have 1 left. I don't know where I'm supposed to find it. Maybe like a new zone that will unlock later. Fish, just need 2 more and I can get a Alter Rain. And just need 1 more plugin and stuff. So yeah, nothing really too much I have to do left. I've done a good amount already. So yeah, let's go and check out the other information. Sorry that recap is a bit long. Decided to put all out the up before we continue with anything else. But damn, I gotta say it's a bit hot today. Or at least the weather outside is probably just like regular temperature, because my room is cold, or it's getting kind of warm right now. Okay, so let's see, what am I supposed to be doing? Oh wait, why are we going to the station? Haven't seen that guy's mug in a while. Not that I'm complaining. The less of his anti-immigration activism, the better. Still, I do wonder about him. Right. Because also, in this timeline, instead of pursuing Burgard's advice, which killed us, great, thanks, Master Burgard, it led us to this. So we're gonna pursue the true whatever brigade, you know, the anti-immigration group. Must be a real piece of work. So we're trying to go against the guy who's against that group to see if they have any leads on the brigade. You want to look out for someone? Maybe we can give you a hand. No need to concern yourselves. I wouldn't exactly call it a problem anyhow. See, this anti-immigration protester who often comes to demonstrate here hasn't been around lately. Tell us more about this protester. The man's name is Jacobin. He's a wily sort, the kind who will leap at the chance to shove his radical rhetoric down your throat. We cracked down on it time and again, but it never did much to discourage him. Now he isn't showing up at all. I suppose that means he's finally had a change of heart. Well, whatever the case, just take care not to get suckered in by any screwball solicitors. Jacobin, he was the one who wrote that threatening letter in Overseal? And apparently, he went back to his old ways without missing a beat right after. Oh, okay, never mind. He wasn't against the brigade. He was a speaker for the brigade, but he just wasn't like a true member like the ones who attacked the school. Okay, my bad. Alright, also in that timeline where we just died in the apartment, I'm assuming what happened is Fairy's father's group got mind controlled. Because again, it's like, why the fuck would they have even been here at all? And then it led to the attack. But then it makes you think, what the fuck happened to Rosette and Fairy? When they tried to go there, did they get like assassinated or something? But I don't know. We'll just have to see how that went. Apparently, oh wait, no, the guy's anti-immigration sentiments ran deep. He's gone cold turkey. That raises a few eyebrows. Maybe he just changed locations. Could be. We'll keep an eye out. Oh, by the way, if there's a little extra noise, my bad. I'm just using a little fan I have right now, because I'd rather not have to bring the big fan and then make a whole bunch of noise, but at least this handheld one I'll be fine with. Especially since I'm just playing around and not doing anything that I actually need to use every day. Divine, the best timeline is the end credits. Nah, facts, Divine, facts. How you doing, man? Well, if it ain't the champion himself.
元気にしていたかい。裏解決屋の諸君。最近は直接会う機会もなくて、君たちもさぞや寂しかったことだろう。
Yeah, I'm hanging up. But hold on a second. The least you can do is hear me out. I'll just get to the point. There's something important I wanted to ask of you guys. Really now? The same day as the big race? Doesn't seem like a coincidence. You can put it that way, but I'd rather we go over the nitty-gritty in person. If now's about time, though, I won't push my luck. Still looks like a boy band. Nah, he really does. He definitely looks less like a racer and more, like a boy band kind of guy. Because I'm not gonna say, like, race car drivers are, like, buff or anything necessarily. That's not what I mean, but it's like, they usually have a bit more, like, chiseled features or, like... Because they have to go against, like, all that, like, high, the high speed, you know? So they need to, like, be tough for that. Not, like, completely, but you would at least see some of it, have affected their body to some point. See one related request, huh? Guess there's a chance it's connected to those terrorists. Actually, I think we can work you in. Is that right? Glad to hear it. It's me at 10:30 then. I'll be waiting at the Orbital Cafe in front of the station. Dude, Van, why do you have to say that you can fit him in? No, we don't have any other job. And besides, we have 10 fucking people. You're telling me we can't split it up? Seriously, this is what I mean. Whenever someone would logically say, let's split up, he wants to be together. Whenever it's logical to be together, he breaks up. Like, what is this? It's literally all the wrong decisions you can make. No, bro, you need to find... Yeah, seriously, like, what about the more important stuff? But I mean, to be fair, like I said, my guess is Sven is with the Garden Master in the American Garden, because again, it's the only place that they could hide in, considering they're literally combing all over the place with too many forces already. At least my guess, anyway. But you know, Big Rush, he looks like he'd be one of... Oh no, I could definitely see it though. BTR. I remember OG BTR used to be the good days, you know? But then as it like continued on and on, it just got a bit like cornier, and I was like, fuck man. Where are the good jokes gone? It's me at 10:30. Oh wait, no, you said that. See on the flip side. What do you think Maxim wants from us? He's got all tense out of nowhere halfway through that call. Yeah, man. No, because it really is, because I actually used to enjoy watching Big Time Rush on Nickelodeon. Because this was back when I used to watch, I'd say a decent amount of TV back then. Before I had gone even more into like anime and games. It's not that I haven't, but not as much to a degree as I do now. And it was like, that used to be funny, like the old, like the original seasons of it. It was like, it was actually funny. And it had like a kind of new perspective on like the whole like pop star living a regular life kind of things, kind of. Not as like deeply or like corny or as family friendly as like the Hannah Montana and shit. But it had its moments. It had its moments. But then as like later on, it's just like, oh goddamn, come on. This ain't nearly as good as the old, the older seasons. I miss those guys. Divine, James was funny, man, the first season. Dude, James was fucking hilarious. His attitude, bro. Like, I just loved it because it's like, it also fits so well because there will be those kinds of guys who think they have it all for it. And then, like, he let that take over for him and actually, who knows, he may have even, like, sometimes talked in the third perspective as if, like, he's the star of his own show in real life. But that's what I mean, is like, that's why I hate as like shows last longer than they're supposed to. They really just like ruin what all the magic they had at the start. Maybe there's trouble brewing over at the Grand Prix? I don't know any better than you. Or whatever it is, that's my nose twitch. Van, shut up! Enough about your nose, okay? You've been wrong every single time. And every time you think you have a trail, you're like, nah, my nose is wrong even though I say it's right all the time. Like, fuck off. Like, that's also what I hate about this, like saying his nose. Dude, just say your guts. Come on. Don't lie to me. If it really was your nose, you'd actually be able to literally sense the danger. At least you'd be able to sense it more effectively, but clearly you can't. Well, at least I finished everything so I can move on. Should we cut things short and meet up with Maxim? Oh wait, actually, give me a second. I want to make sure I have everything. Oh no, I do have everything. Okay, so I'm just missing one plugin, but I don't even know where to get it. Alright, yeah, let's just go. So yeah, also the in the background, I'm just moving my towel as well to like get some air. Especially like to at least hit the PC as well, so that it doesn't overheat and drop frames. So if you hear any like whooshing sound, that's just me waving my towel. No big deal. Divine, the nose is bullcrap. The unclouded eye is similar at this point. Just give a character psychic abilities. At least that's kind of feasible. Exactly, because even when they said like Celis had clairvoyance, it's like, dude, if she had clairvoyance, she would have been a major help in the other chapters and last game. But clearly she doesn't if she's actually just that dumb to fall into every single trap one puny little group of terrorists had done back then. Almada, like, come on. Enough of this bullshit. Because again, at least with the unclouded eye, the logic was Reen had gotten experience and he had honed his senses as he was honing his skills with a sword to be able to have better judgment to lead to the unclouded eye. That's at least something for the unclouded eye. I'm not gonna say that's how it works or it's perfect, but at least it had some kind of foundation to it. This, nah, not even. Like, if anything, I would even give for them to say like, oh no, as a result of the experiments the DNG used on Van, his senses with his nose is stronger, like they did with Tio for like hearing and stuff, because that was at least feasible back then. Because we also saw the proof how it made Ren a prodigy as well. So it's like, if it's all that kind of stuff, then maybe you could at least kind of buy it through the power of magic. But nah, they don't even give that.
時間ちょうどか。定常を抜きにすると顔を合わせるのは一月ぶりだな、バン。
Ah, I see. So you're a security detail. Has it been that long already? Does it feel like it the way you've been helping my assistants? It's gonna take a wild stab though and say you ain't here just to catch up. But that could work, that if you had like a spider sense or something, but the spider sense is actually explained. That's what I mean, because again, it's like, with Reen, you can at least kind of surmise what he had, because he had also gone through experiences where he needed a better sense or awareness to danger, and he kind of did have it in some moments when it came to Trails of Cold Steel 3 and 4 when he was an instructor. Because like being able to sense like when Ouroboros had shown up or trying to piece stuff together, it's like at least there was something there. There's some validity that it was like, again, that shows to like his maturity and how he's grown from the kid at Thor's military academy. But it's like, again, it's like, there's not even an explanation. But first, sit down and take a load off. Thank you for placing an order for us. We do feel a bit guilty letting you pay. Dude, he makes $1 million just by racing a car. Come on. Besides, not like Van's ever gonna treat us. You don't need to put yourself out on our account. Van, shut up. You never get us all lunch. You might as well take the offer. See, that's also what I mean. The one time that he can actually get sweets for free at the most expensive price tag, he's like, nah, it's fine. Just think of it as a reward for all the times you were there for me. Don't mind if I do that. So let's start with what Renee's doing here. Not that I don't already have an idea. Right. I won't beat around the bush. Long story short, today's Grand Prix is being targeted by anti-immigration terrorists. Well, duh. We could already tell that from the posters. Like, seriously. If anything, this is the perfect chance for them to strike again. Because they did go to the levels of, like, invading the cultural festival at Armis Academy. There's a Ren, there's a... Oh my god. We're seeing the pattern again. They're doing the same shit again. What a shocker, said no one. For real? Fairy! We asked about the posters! And we know that they're targeting the the Far Easterner from who's participating in the Grand Prix. Why the fuck are we acting like this is news? If anything, it was bound to happen. I'm just surprised they're being that blatant. Wait, am I the only one? Thank you! Well, all the signs so far were sort of point to... Okay, good. I was about to say, it's like, if everyone had thought that, I'd be like, nah, okay, y'all literally freaking... I don't want to say the word, but you know what I would say in the blank. Thank you. Okay, Fairy at least gets a pass because she's a kid. She doesn't know any better. First off, we came in knowing that leftover anti-immigration terrorists were still kicking about. Then we got the Z1 Grand Prix Finals, which immigrants are going to turn up in droves to see. Add to that involvement of CID analyst, and the rest is self-explanatory. I see what you mean now. Plus, one of the favorites in today's race is Aslan, who comes from the Central East. It only makes sense that the terrorists would have their sights set on. You're absolutely correct. Even despite the existence of Red Star, races in the past were exclusively of white descent. But in recent years, the number of Eastern and Central Eastern racers has grown to the point where they're no longer an exception. Among them, a star of hope for the Central Easterners was born in the form of Aslan. Nowadays, there are quite a few people who view the Z1 races as a symbol of ethnic integration. I guess that's in character for her because she's a naive, curious type. That everyone does actually. Yeah, because it's like, for this scene at least, thank God. Because that one's like, literally, all the arrows were pointing. If at least half the group couldn't see that, I'd have lost like even more hope for them to go into the negatives. Even though right now they're still sitting at a solid 0, but still. But of course, anti-immigration terrorists wouldn't take much of a fancy to that. So they demanded that the race's organizers call off the Z1 Grand Prix altogether. But they know that's not gonna happen. And seriously, why are we acting like it's a big deal? It's just these losers who just hold guns. They don't have special powers. And even if they did, it's like them being given the Grendel's powers. So what? That ain't shit. It'd be the same thing like dealing with those common crooks and thieves in the condemned sector when they turned into like demi-Grendels. If that's actually what this chapter is gonna be, I'm gonna call bullshit. Because again, it's just repeating the same strategy. And besides, how would that be affecting anyone powerful or testing their limits? They're just ordinary people. Of course they're gonna be affected by it. Divine. Besides Quatrain and Aaron, no one here has any connection to the main plot. Not true. And by they, I mean the True Grievance Brigade. From what I hear, they also demanded that the police release their fellow members who were caught hiding in arms. Why? Okay, yeah, this... I mean, to be fair, again, the brigade could have been hypnotized to the point where they think they have a fighting chance when they really don't. So I guess that does account for it. And again, at least this hypnotism makes sense because, again, they're just a bunch of weak guys who are literally just only ranting and nothing else. So they are pretty easy to manipulate. Which, again, makes more sense than trying to do it to the Dominions. But heck, not even Van, which is kind of wild. I guess that's kind of clocks. Yeah. I see. So their remnants really are still active. It's just what we suspected. They'll stop at nothing to achieve their goals. But of course you won't give in to demands, right? That goes without saying. The Grand Prix organizers haven't even considered suspending the event. And naturally, the CID plans to do everything in its power to address the situation. Kinkai, come to the corner with me? Be real, man. You guys don't have shit. You've been saying you've had eyes and ears everywhere all game and you haven't done jack shit, so shut up. Anyway, the Star will be establishing a strict watch-in around the circuit venue as a precautionary measure. However, these radicals have little left to lose. The more we tighten the screws, the likelier it is that they'll involve innocent people. You certainly can't be too careful given the decent number of members purported to be at large. So as a bit of added insurance, you want to enlist the aid of Awkward Solutions. Which, this particular moment, means you get to land as part of the package. Classic Renee. The Pampered Prince never misses a trick. Enough with the Pampered Prince bit. It's Mr. King Kite to you. But yes, as you surmise, the CID would like to once again issue an official Force BG. The task is to flush out and apprehend the terrorists. Your assigned area will be the Speedway's interior. In the meantime, my men and I will handle the perimeter. Sounds like a plan. By the way, I'll be acting as a liaison between you and event management. So if there's anything you need to pass on, just give me a call. Understood. Right then, I'd better head out. Got a few things to take care of before the race. Sure thing. Catch you later. Guys, we're gonna let him go alone? He's one of the main events. He's the star. Why aren't we having security detail on him? You guys suck. Yeah, great job, Renee. If he gets kidnapped or used as a hostage or gets assassinated, that's on you. They better not make me time travel for that shit. True Grievance Brigade. It didn't seem as if they were tied to any other forces back at Armis either. But there's a definite chance that someone will capitalize on their schemes, just like before. As long as they put up a decent fight. Speak for yourself. I'd rather they call it quits. Anyway, let's scarf down some lunch and get to investigating. Oh, and yes, before you guys ask, yes, I still think this outfit is better on Judith than her regular wear. Just saying. Similar to how, like, Shizuna's current fit is better than her regular one, so that's why I left it as is, okay? It stopped snowing. So it has. Though it's still a little overcast. The Grand Circuit, Edith's 12th District. I remember looking around here with Van during the Revolution Festival. Yeah, you were sightseeing like no one's business. This isn't my first time in the area. Wait, what's that? You mean the Ferris wheel? It's an attraction in which one rides a gondola attached to a rotating rim, allowing them to take in the surrounding views. Oh, we're gonna have someone go on there to like see what's going on from up high, get a better angle? Or let me guess, maybe they're gonna try to snipe from that. Like they're gonna ride the Ferris wheel, get on, and then shoot from the top. I don't know. Divine, the recent Temporary Temple chapter was wild, man. The jokes get even crazier with Kagura. Okay. Oh, right, I forgot about that manga. I haven't checked that out in a hot minute. I'll probably have to get back to it at some point. I don't even remember where I left off. I don't think I was, like, up to the latest chapter by that point. Cool. Is it like taking the aerodrome in Basel? It doesn't feel quite the same, but there's definitely a resemblance, visually. You may not know it, but this place has one of the most up-to-date bouldering facilities out there. There are some who make a hobby of scaling natural rock formations with their bare hands. Bouldering imitates that in a safe environment for people to enjoy, right? Someone's been reading up. I tried it out on one of my days off, and let me tell you, it really gets your blood pumping. Oh yeah? Color me intrigued. Unlike that Ferris wheel, this is the kind of thing you can have fun with solo. I get where y'all are coming from. Now ain't the time to be fooling around. Come on, let's go check the perimeter before we head to the Speedway.
今日はビアガーデンの方も大盛況ね。そうね。って、あそこにいるのは。
What? I'm trying to see. No, there's no way she saw from there, right? I'm trying to see if I recognize anyone here. Yeah, whatever.
ようこそ Z1 公式ショップへ。まあ好きに見ていくがいいさ。またのお越しよ。
But yeah, man, her and Tsukio are funny. Ah, okay. I'm gonna have to check back on that. Like I said, I haven't checked in a while, but I'd be up to check it again. Ooh, CP28? Yeah, give me that. Fuck yeah. Why not? Let's take this. Let me get 5 more of these.
どうもです。
Just gotta look around. Oh, right. Should see if there's a teleport point anywhere here. No. Oh, there we go. Found it. Is it actually a good actor, or is it like the Gal Gadot? Just cared by her looks. Good question. I mean, to be fair, the voice acting, at least in the that's the problem. It's like they don't really do as much of the scenes in the movies as a movie. They just do it like as cut scenes, and it's like, bro. But then why even make me go to the movies if it's not even a damn movie then? I'm just saying. So it's like I can't really decisively say yes or no. It's like some of the voice acting is good, but it's like I can't say that's the same as like being a good actor, because that's more voice acting. Even I can tell the difference in that though. Anyway, we said we saw someone here. All right. Oh wait, what? Oh, Judith's grandma's here. Neat. First, look at anything good. I'm good. Thank you.
あら、バンさんたち。
なんだ、お前たちも来たのか。
On business, but yeah. Forget that. What are you doing here, Granny?
実はビクトルとは昔からの知り合いでね。
Why am I not surprised? Everyone knows everybody in this fucking city. But you know what would be actually interesting if we saw Van actually help her as an actress on the set, and he helped her out of their rom-com-ish, but the game kind of is anyway, as much as the game. True, that would at least have been a good setup point, especially since it's like we have already had a scene or two where Van helped out for a movie. It was like that could have been the real first connection point between them. But unfortunately, we already had it where we saw her as the Grim Cat, so it kind of doesn't really work out as much. But again, would have been definitely a good possibility.
私が現役時代に通ってたレストランで働いてたことがあったのさ。
ある時ドミニクさんに俺の料理をえらく気に入ってもらってな。それをきっかけにいろいろと助言をもらえるようになったわけだ。モンマルトを開店する時にも大いに力になってもらったもんだぜ。
You don't say. Then what against you two had a history? It's definitely a shocker. But that's not what I meant. What are you doing here at the Grand Circuit? Or do I even need to ask? Come to think of it, I recall hearing that you've offered advice to professional athletes before. Does that mean you're here to coach the Z1 racers?
まあ、と言っても若手のレーサーくらいだけどね。ついでにレースの演出方面にも軽く口を挟ませてもらってるよ。
Judith and Van sure weren't exaggerating about her. She's the granny of all trades if I ever saw one. And yet she rarely ventures into the public eye. I see now why the rumors refer to her as a legend. Bet she could hold up in a scuffle too. Dames like her must be one in a million. Alright, enough feeding her ego. What I want to know is, where's Hume's gun off to? Oh, that's right. I don't see her around.
実はマクシムさんと一緒に観覧車に乗る約束をしていてね。
Damn. Please don't tell me they're gonna do one of those, we're gonna blow up the Ferris wheel.
そろそろ戻ってくる頃じゃないかしら。
A playdate? Those two are pretty chummy now. Nothing to worry about then, right? Save for the potential terrorist situation. Check around the Ferris wheel just in case. Thank you! Okay, at least we're actually gonna check. I was gonna say, that's literally where people like to do attacks. Surprisingly enough, even though it's an amusement ride. But yeah, because we have a big cast and a play. Or have your whole crew make a movie. Could be a fun moment to start, man. Have them be friends. If you face scenes of early skies to play. Oh, true. Because it even started to show a bit like the romantic tension between them. The tiniest bit. But it was still pretty fun regardless. But yeah. Actually, I hope I get to see that in Trails in the Sky first remake. I'd be very interested to see how they try to play that out. I'd be very interested. Like, I don't think they'd actually make us do like the whole fight scene like we actually do a 1v1 fight, but maybe like QTEs where we have to press the right button and we pull the moves to get a perfect act, you know? That would be cool. Oh, right, I should save before I do this. Alright, let's see. Are they actually alright, or am I gonna have to go back in time again? So this is the Ferris wheel. But you feel so short from up close. Okay, good.
それはよかった。
Okay, they're fine. Good. They didn't pull off an attack at the Ferris wheel.
いやー、君たち、守備は順調かい？
Well, at least there goes one ridiculous ending.
守備
You can relax. We get the job done. So Yume, how was riding the Ferris wheel with Maxim?
一番上からだとサーキットがよく見えたよ。
That must be the best seat in the house.
けど夢もっと乗ってたかったな。
楽しい時間はあっという間に過ぎるものだからね。今度また乗る機会があれば、その時は2週でも3週でも付き合うさ。
本当？約束だよ。
ああ、約束だ。夢のことは僕が責任を持ってポーレットたちのところへ届けるよ。
I know what Van's thinking at that moment. He's like, dude, come on. Don't you dare pull any red flags on me right now, okay? Especially not death flags. I've had enough of those to deal with.
そうそう。君たちがサーキット場に入れるようにすでに手配はしておいた。受付で名前を言えば通してくれるはずだ。よろしく頼んだよ。
ファンにみんな、それじゃあまたね。
Looks like Maxim is heading straight for the racetrack himself. Is something bothering you, Van? Nah, it's nothing. Van, come on! Sissy, that's what I don't understand. It's like, if this is training for them to be detectives, then he can be quiet. But if he really does care about the group, and he wants to make sure nothing's wrong, at least voice out the reason you're hesitating. At least then we can think on it. I'd at least like to have that. So then I'm like, oh wow, he's actually thinking for once. But nah, he just wants to automatically get me to a bad end, so then I actually have to think for a second. Seriously, that's the thing, it's like, where are the options here? Because that's the thing.
全くアーロンさんは飲む、打つ、買うは禁止です。
That's why I also hate about,
意味わかってんのか？
alongside, what's it called?
ともかく仕事で来てるんだから、ほどほどにね。
Not only do I hate how they make us restart everything again, but why do they give us the option to choose after the event happens? Why don't they give us the option before it happens, you know? Be like, do I think nothing's gonna happen? Or should I talk with the team? Like, at least that is the whole interactive of space-time. This, just automatically going headfirst into it, is not. Seriously, we're being reckless. And that's the other thing, is like, if they can't even guarantee how many times they can use the Genesis to travel back in time, why are we just doing it willy-nilly, like, oh, we can just automatically do it again, when we don't even know if they have limiters or not? Because that's the thing, they could have done a nice scenario where it's like, okay, we have to think carefully, we only have so many attempts to go back in time, and if we don't, we die. And another interesting gimmick they could have done with that is if you had gone over the amount of times you can use the Genesis to go back in time for, then it lowers you down to an easier mode. You feel me? Because then it's like, again, the consequences actually account for something. And then it gives you like a couple extra rewinds. I feel like that would have been a good way to go about this time travel thing. At least in more detail than what we already discussed, but again, this is my opinion. Should we give our names at the counter? It's... You don't even give me another option. Why are you asking like I have another option, Van? God damn. Alright, let's just do it. Seriously, why am I even asking this question? We already know what's gonna happen. Are you looking to purchase a ticket? As you have a reservation, I'm afraid it's standing room only. The name's Van Arkwright. Maxim Lugan should have something set up for us. Oh, so you're friends with Mr. Lugan. My apologies. Mr. Van Arkwright, was it? Yes, I have you right here. It'll be 9 event passes for you. Go right ahead and enter the venue. Got it. VIP treatment isn't so bad. Yeah, I know I said VIP wrong. Shut up. It's a little past noon, and the race is scheduled to start at 2 p.m. sharp. Couldn't ask for better driving weather either. Yes, it feels great outside, and the sky's clearing up nicely. On the other hand, the stands are already filing in, even with 2 hours to go. Just goes to show how much they're champing at the bit. This is after all the Grand Prix annual finals. The crowd's fervor is almost palpable. How do we plan on finding these bozos then? Don't tell me you plan on grilling the audience once you have time. Even with so many people here, doing that would only draw unwanted attention to us. Incidentally, Renee gave you some sort of data before we parted. What was it? Just a little trick to help us zero in on the enemy. The terrorist weaponry of choice are specially designed to bypass standard metal detectors. As luck would have it, we managed to get our hands on a similar model from the Blacklight District. If you install this data and perform a shard search, it should be able to identify them. Best of luck. CID thinks of everything. I'd call it over-preparing, but it saves us some hassle. We might as well roll with it. I'll forward the data to you guys. That way we can split up and cover as much ground as possible. Our first order of business will be to pinpoint any terrorists hiding on the speedway. Then we surround them, close in, and corral the whole group at once. Simple as that. It's just one thing. I want Rosette to act as our operator. That means compiling everyone's findings and passing along my instructions when needed. As you wish. Good. Let's get this done. Alright, all fanned out. Time for me to start moving.
ザイファの設定も完了と。あとはシャードサーチで探すだけか。夢たちのためにもテロリストは確実に捕まえねえとな。
Does he even say like what their color's gonna be if I do that? Wait, am I supposed to head outside? Whatever, I'll just talk to everybody first. Oh wait, no, because I had to go to the speedway, don't I? So it's like, I would have to get out. Dang, but there was another entrance there. I swear, these guys are always here. They literally have nothing else better to do. But then again, I guess they are just young kids, so they might as well have all the fun they can have. Alright, let's see. Okay, I guess I do have to head out, I think. Oh, yeah, I do. Okay. Wow. Alright, let's see. Give me a break. I retired a decade ago. My foot has even healed on the way. World as E1 is no Sunday drive, you know. I won't argue that point, but still. Carlos. That's the guy who used to race for Leto way back when. He seems to be in deep conversation with one of their reps. Nothing's popping up on the search though, so I doubt they're with the terrorists. Those is poking their business. Nah, man. What if they need help because someone's not getting to compete? Dude, I can't even go anywhere else. else. Where the fuck you want? Oh, here we go.
感染上の諸注意をご確認の上、観客席にて今しばらくお待ちくださいませ。
Okay. Dude, there's like literally nowhere else I can go. Oh, there we go. Finally. I'm getting a hit from that guy. Not two ways about it. Doesn't seem like he's part of a group, though. I'll just stand by and keep an eye on him until Vizette calls. The rest of the team have completed their investigations. Ultimately, the only positive search result was the man you came across. Yeah, I just checked with Renee, so the others might be outside the arena. I don't know. What if one of them is actually the racers, you know? Because then you wouldn't think about it. Sabotage from the inside. Cause a giant crash or something? If not, then chances are they're hiding somewhere on the racetrack. Anyway, I'm gonna move in on this one. Can you relay the plan to everyone else? Certainly. Excuse me, got a sec? Need something? Let's just say you've been selected for a stop and search. Mind telling me what you're concealing there? How could you possibly... And in case you get any funny ideas, we already have you surrounded. Surrender quietly. I didn't realize I'd drawn so much attention. So be it. Really, guys? We had him surrounded. How the fuck did that even work? Oh, thank God. Wow, Shizuna is actually the one helping us. I can't believe it. She did what every other member of Arclight Solutions couldn't do. Stopping the bad guy from running away. Trying to make a run. Not on my watch. Big talk for a little lady. Why should make my spine chill? Sorry, but this road's closed off. Give yourself up without a fuss and you may still get off with a minimal sentence. Beauty's played too! Guess escape's no longer an option. In that case... Okay, how the fuck did he have time to change? So his playmates were hiding under shard camouflage. He wasn't just running around random. These blades, nah, it really is. Nothing we weren't expecting. Alright. How are you holding up? Dude, they haven't even fought yet. Perfectly fine, thank you. I think we can all agree the odds are stacked against you. Even then, you're still gonna pick a fight? Don't take us lightly. Alright, yeah, let's get tired of all the fancy. Yeah, it's like, come on, give it to people who actually deserve it, not these random foes. Alright, let me get closer. Okay, there we go. I think I missed the last guy in the back. I'm disappointed. I thought I got all of them. Oh, nice to miss. Bitch. What? Oh, fuck you. Nah, you know what? I'm not doing that. Because again, if I know this game, they're gonna lead me to a dead end soon. Ha! Missed. Give me a second. Do flame of prayer. Right, here we go. Get closer. Perfect. Damn it. Okay, yeah, there we go. Good job. Ah, great. Okay, this is gonna take a while. Alright, I'm gonna have to cast breath. Give me a second. There. There we go. So these things are nothing. Easy. That's all it takes to break their shield? Well then again, I guess they are only using an Earth Guard and they're not using an Aegis shield. I guess it does make sense why it's that easy to deal with. Just do the same move. Fuck it, I ain't gotta waste time with these ladies. Down for the count. I could have gone for more of a challenge, to be honest. The Genesis still hasn't reacted so far. Does that mean there's no corrosion going on? It's difficult to say. This may not have been all of their surviving members. Right, we can't afford to drop our guards. For now, let's go hand these guys over to Renee. Well, that takes care of the terrorists. So now what? Do we keep up the investigation here or move somewhere else entirely? Good question. I'm still getting a whiff of his shut up van. Great. The Genesis. It's reacting. So we're on the right track. At the very least, we need to stay sharp until the race is over and done with. Shall we take another turn through the stands and garages? Yeah, anywhere else we can think of while we're at it. Poking around blindly irks me a bit, but I suppose it's the best we can do right now. Please tell me you at least run in pairs. Or actually, maybe they actually mess with the vehicles, so maybe they'll explode or something. I wouldn't be surprised, because again, if all they're searching for is orbital energy or just the weapons, that wouldn't count. Never mind, okay, not yet. But for sure that would have been another trap. No suspicious activity to be found as E1 Grand Prix went on as scheduled. As the group remained vigilant, the race plowed ahead. A number of dramatic developments along the way. In the end, it was a showdown between Maxim and Aslan in the fierce and fervent bid for first place. Keeping in touch with the CID, Vandy Evers elected to watch the deciding moment for the stands. Long last, the race entered its final leg.
泣いても笑ってもこれが最後の集会ですか。いよいよ勝者が決まるわけね。
このままマクシムが逃げ切るか、アスランが再び抜き返すのか。
まさに手に汗握る展開ですね。
まさかここまで見せ上がるとはな。
一瞬たりとも目が離せません。
こっちまで緊張してきたよ。
We're all actually watching the race? Guys, come on! I don't care if it seems safe. Till the very last moment, till they leave the circuit, you have to keep watch. What kind of security detail is this?
私も Z1 を見始めて長いが、ここまで熱い勝負はいつぶりかね。
おばあちゃんにそこまで言わせるなんて、まさに最高のデッドヒートね。おじさん、頑張って。あと一息。ゴールラインは目の前よ。
このまま優勝すれば4連覇か。許したわけじゃね
えが。へえ、ここで仕掛けるんだ。 じさ
マジかよ。
Okay, I guess. I mean, don't get me wrong, at least it's to save an innocent person's life, I guess, that we're turning back time for. But what even fucking happened? Because isn't that kind of the thing? Like, these cars can still crash and can actually go through accidents at times. I do know that for a fact. But it's like, it doesn't seem deliberate, because it seemed like on the other guy's part, or no, maybe that is it. Maybe they corroded him to the point where it's like he figured he was gonna lose, so he pulled off, tried to eliminate him for good. So trying to veer him off the course, then ended up killing both of them in the process. See, guys, this is why I said, why the fuck are you guys just watching like that? Come on. Yes, suck at your job. Well, that takes care of the terrorists. So now what? Do we keep the investigation here or move somewhere else entirely? Good question. This feeling. Investigate the explosion. But how do we investigate? Oh no, yeah, I guess investigate the cars. No, but they already started, right? Can't really investigate that, can we? Nah, fuck it. Y'all remember what just happened? The explosion, I mean. We've gone through another rewind. I can sense it. Yes, it was right after we turned the terrorist over to Renee. But more to the point, we can't let that tragedy play out again, but happening inside the track, right? Oh shit. This forces us to get to it. In order to do so, we need to get a firm grasp on what actually happened. An explosion of that scale couldn't have been just a simple crash. Yeah, because that's the thing, it's like, a crash, that'd be one thing. Explosions, I can't really say for sure, because I don't know, like, the manner the kind of explosions could be, because it's like, I know those cars can be kind of fragile at some points, so I don't know. I'm of the same mind. In all probability, 1 to Z1 cars had some manner of explosive attached to it. No way. See, this is why I said we needed to search the cars, but nobody listened to me. See, I called this shit a mile away. But who would do that? We've already caught all the terrorists. Exactly, one of the engineers. Come on. More remnants for one. Or perhaps a more reasonable theory is that they have a collaborator. From my point of view, the explosion seemed to originate from Aslan's vehicle. That was the way I saw it too. About this whole rewinding business though. What a profoundly fascinating experience. Still, I have a sneaky feeling that I've gone through this someplace before. Don't tell me she remembers the poison gas incident on Nymph Island. Feels like getting tossed in a washing machine if I'm being real. Back on topic, it's the same bed that Aslan's car is the one carrying the explosive. And Maxim was unlucky enough to get caught up in it too. Ah, okay, because they were having the photo finish. If that didn't happen, the explosive probably wouldn't have gone off, or at least he wouldn't got caught up in it. We're short on time. Let's just work with what we know and get to stepping. Yeah, let's make our way over to Ingrid's garage and get a look at his ride. We'll give Renee and Maxim a heads up so they can run interference for us. Act 3, Route B, Grand Circuit. Susie, why are we saying this after the fact? I understand the situation, but we already performed an inspection of the car before bringing it in. I'm fairly certain there are no issues to be found. Maybe so, but this is a request from the CID. Not to mention, Maxim is worried for us, too. It'd really put me at ease if we could clean this up. Well, if you insist, then I suppose it's fine. Not to worry, this will take no time at all. As it's just as good as guys we heard. Yes, Lenny was willing to vouch for us. Rodney, what are you doing here? I thought the final checks were finished already. Well, ain't that sketchy. Excuse me for a sec. Hey, nice Nice try, buddy. Hey, no need to rough up our mechanic. Of all the lousy timing. You're not Rodney. What in blazes? Is it me, or have we seen this guy's mug before? If I squint just right, yeah. He appears to have trimmed up a tad since our last encounter. That's some dedicated camouflage. But it wasn't enough to pull the wool off our eyes. He's the one who caused a stir over in Ovation, the anti-immigrant activist Jacobin. I honestly don't remember this quest at all. Didn't think you had the cojones to stir around in the open. You're the Inferno Spriggan! For me once, shame on you, but twice? Van, I found the bomb. It was wedged in the gap under the engine cover. Nice work, Quatre. I almost drove out with that? Come on, but that's not all it's gonna be, right? There's gotta be another part of the plan. Like, even if they fail. Like, maybe they set it so, like, they always have to have callbacks after completing the job. But now, because he didn't complete the callback, they have to move to the next phase. The real mechanic who Jacobin had knocked down and tied up was then found unharmed. Alright, let's see if we have to go through another time travel again.
今度はマクシムがアスランを追う展開か。
This divergence. Ah, great. Oh, come on! Both cars? I see. Yeah. So they did it to both their cars. Really? You guys didn't think to check both? For crying out loud! Like I said, if there's a plan A, there's a plan B, and a plan C. We can't be this stupid. Like, honestly, come on. That should have been obvious that they wouldn't have. Because that's the thing also, like, when he was veering a bit left, like Maxim, I didn't see a reason for him to have to do that. But it's like, that also has to be a part of the plan so that he can make contact, because they knew it would be that close of a race. Here we are again. Another rewind. And the time it was exactly the same as before. In the end, we couldn't stop that tragedy from repeating itself. Though it did play out differently compared to the last time. Yeah, right down to how the race was going. But that part stuck out to me the most was the size of the explosion. I noticed that too. It was... bigger. Oh, no, it was smaller. Oh, okay. Compared to the first explosion, it was way smaller. The cars were slightly less damaged. True, because it didn't have to go on a rampage like before. I guess it did have more of like an explosion feeling than this. You're right. I didn't see it as much detail as Fairy, but I did have the same thought. Maybe it's a different group? Oh, maybe that's it. Maybe it's like, while they were trying to do this, maybe the Central Easterners as a separate group trying to sabotage Maxim so they could win. Maybe. Or I guess it could just really just be the brigade just trying to do whatever it takes to take him out. What I don't understand is how it even happened. We never removed the bomb that was placed in Aslan's car. Then there must have been two from the very beginning. That's the only logical conclusion. The first explosion was caused by both bombs going off, but the second was caused by just one. Put that way, the logic checks out. In summary, an explosive was planted not only in Mr. Aslan's vehicle, but Mr. Lugan's as well. Do I have that right? Couldn't even get a word in edgewise there. But yeah, I'd say you'll hit the nail on the head. You guys sure are a sharp bunch. Something tells me you stumped on who actually planned the extra bomb though. A few ideas come to mind, but we don't have enough material to narrow it down. And that brings us to you, Judith. I got a job that only our resident prowler could pull off. I see where this is going. You want me to stake out the ETWS garage, right? Yep, it's all yours. If everything goes right, we'll have our culprit. But what about the Ingrid bomb? We're just gonna leave it be? We may have to let Jacobin walk for now. apprehending him would be sure to cause a disturbance. And if that puts in the other culprit on their guard, we'll be right back to square one. Time's not on our side, so I'll get right to it.
Sa, 誰だか知らないけど、尻尾を見せなさい。間違いない。今手にしていたものは、そんな、まさか彼だったなんて。というわけで、犯人はマクシム・ルーガンその人よ。なぜ自分の命もろとも後輩の命を狙っているのかはわからないけど。
Well, good work either way. Possibility did cross my mind. Let's just put a pin in this for now. I got one more favor to ask of our world-class phantom thief. At this point, I might as well go all the whole Selge. This time it's right up your alley. I want you to pull a heist. You'll have to time it while Maxim's guard is down, just before the race begins. As for what you'll be stealing, what else could it be but those two bombs? Sounds like my kind of fun. You're on. Wait, how do you expect me to steal from two cars at the same time? No one said you had to do it alone. Don't you got a top cat you can call on? Ah, her granny.
さあ、今すべての Z1 カーがスターティンググリッドに並びました。ここでなんとシェリド皇太子殿下から伝言とサプライズプレゼントがあります。カルバードに、そして Z1 グランプリに栄光あれ。
これは驚いたな。まさかこんなものを仕込んでいたとは。
うわー、綺麗すごいわね。
皇太子さんもやるじゃねえか。
大きな花火、本当に綺麗です。
豪勢なもんだぜ。
それにしてもよく間に合いましたね。
サプライズの花火だと、それもエルザイムの皇太子からと。
そこまでよ。
貴様を爆発物使用未遂罪で拘束する。
なぜそれをしている。
だがバンのやつ、よくもこんな土壇場で無茶な注文をしてくれるものだ。ともあれ、シェリド殿下には名前を貸してくれたことを感謝しなくては。
ええ、ギルドからも改めてお礼を言っておかないと。あとは
これはこれでいい土産になった。さあ、集中だ。
お宝ゲットよ。おばあちゃんの方は
限定的な変身だったが、まだまだ衰えちゃいないもんだね。
ってなんで現役の私より手際がいいのよ。万事うまくいったみたいだね。
残るミッションはあと一つか。
はい、このまま最後までレースを見守りましょう。あとはお願いします、バンさん。
Okay, but what's he supposed to do? Again, doesn't this just happen during the race? What's he even supposed to do? Like just somehow stop the car? Because again, it does seem like also Max is going to try to crash into him on purpose.
栄光を手にするのは赤い流星か若き新星か。
アクシム先輩、今日こそあなたを超えさせてもらいます。
アスラン、本当に腕を上げたな。
恨んだよ。
マクシム選手、アスラン選手をブロック。
まだ起爆スイッチを。どうした、故障か。
マクシム選手、
ぶつけるまでだ。
Oh my god. He's actually gonna interfere in this. I can't believe this.
周回遅れの最後尾にまで追いついた。あっと、あのマシンは
こんなところにレノが直前に棄権したはずじゃ。こいつわざと接触を。
悪いがこのままコースアウトしてもらうぜ。
邪魔をするな。
チャンピオンが意地を見せた。素晴らしいハンドルさばき。
さすがは赤い流星。あそこから押し返されるとはな。だがここから直撃するのは無理だろ。
I was gonna say, you didn't think he had a thruster or something? Oh god, great. I swear to god. Stop it!
とんでもないことになりました。優勝争いの2人がまさかのコースアウト。
But they should still be
安否が
fine,
気になる
right?
ところです。
Boy, okay. Damn. Are these guys saying, honestly, like, what the fuck was the plan there? Like, really? What did they even gain from this? Honestly, like, what the hell, Van? That was not the smart move there. Like, I get he couldn't let him crash, but I don't know. You couldn't have put like a purification spell or put a talisman on the dude so then it wouldn't awaken? Because clearly we know we can't get rid of it in some way. Why are we doing it? Ah, great. What? He's gonna have a gun? Never mind. Just gonna beat him. I see. He must have used Maxim's anxiety of like, what's it called? Maybe his anxiety of losing his credibility as a top racer? I swear, Van, you make me go back to the very beginning. But the kid was seriously injured or worse. Honestly, I mean, I get what Van had done. He took the place of the other racer who wasn't competing because he was too scared by the threats. But at the same time, it's like, dude, come on. Like, honestly, that was not the best plan. Like, at least the fireworks thing, that was a decent idea. Because at least also the fireworks would be harmless compared to like if he put a blimp and then the brigade tried to shoot it down and cause a crash there. But again, it's like, this was not the best plan. There, Van immediately rendezvoused with the others, who proceeded to split up between his and Lane's and Kinkai's vehicles. He then took off in pursuit of Maxim, who they located Mark, making his way to the suburbs. Seriously? He got away? How? He had to run on the fucking track.
Maxim-san, 一体どこを目指しているんでしょうか。
さあな、候補はいろいろあるだろうが、どうしてもっつうから乗せはしたが、危険と判断したら降りてもらうからな。
ええ、分かっているわ。マクシムおじさん。
あの野郎、一体何が。
Nice, Van. You're bringing civilians too. Terrific. If we go through a bad end with them with us, that's on you.
カトル、準備できたのか？
うん。なんとか向こうの車載通信機につなげられたよ。リゼットさん、通話の共有化は準備できたかな？
プロセス完了です、カトル様。
ありがとう。それじゃあ通話を開始するよ。
聞こえるか、チャンピオ
ン。なんだ？
悪いが通信機をハッキングさせてもらったぜ。一体なんでこんなことをしてんのか、ちょいと聞かせてもらいたくてな。
君たちには関係のない話だ。
私が相手でも 言えないかしら。
ポーレット、一番傷ついている君が無理をする必要なんてない。僕が全て解決する。だから先輩目を覚ましたか貴様。下道な行いがポーレットたちを。何を言って。とにかく話は終わりだ。これ以上後を追うのはやめてくれ。
通信機を叩き壊しやがったか。
ポーレットさんが傷ついている。
心当たりあんのか。
いいえ、それが全く。
Ah, rewrote his memories again. Right.
「ディルク記念公園」。奴にとってのこだわりの場所ってわけか。
You're those folks who've always come to exterminate the monsters. We just had someone force their way into the forested area. Think he dragged another person and with him too. They were both dressed in racing suits, but the air around about them was anything but normal. Please, sir, settle down. You're that bracer. Yes, we're here as part of a joint effort with the Intelligence Division. I am King Kite of the CID. Those extermination requests you mentioned were issued by me. Just so happens that we had another 2 persons of interest flee into this park. My collaborators and I are in the midst of pursuing them. We'd appreciate if you could let us take things from here. I see. Guess I could rest easy with the CID and Guild on the case. Here's the key. Best of luck to you. Real smooth talked your way through that one, huh? Drastic times call for drastic measures. While I may not be Spriggans, this should be much within our bounds.
それでこの先のことなんですが。ええ、私たちはここにいた方が良さそうね。けど。
残念ながゆめ、さすがについていくのは危険だぜ。
ゆめちゃん、どうか心配しないで待っていてください。私たちがちゃんと無事にマクシムさんを連れて帰りますから。アニエスちゃん、メリちゃん。うん、わかった。さあ、改めて向かうわよ。森林区画は入って左手でしたね。
ああ、去年の秋頃にチャンピオンの依頼で訪れた場所だ。手遅れになる前に追いつかねえとな。
Oh, right, because this is where he met Paulette or something back then, right? That's why this place has an emotional attachment for him. Story's so bad. Like, can it get any worse? I mean, probably. So far, the only thing I'm looking forward to is Quadri's Connect events. So, right, we're just gonna do that Razor Camp. Honestly, nothing really. Y'all seeing this? Ah, boy, the red flowers are back. Terrific. Yeah, we get it. You like the color red, Maxim. I get it. Boy, do I. It's like we stepped right into another world. The area's been completely corroded. What's more, the higher elements seem to be in effect. Maxim and Paulette make such good memories here. He's got a special place in his heart even now. If that was any excuse for him to dump his schmaltzy love stories on us. Do you suppose Mr. Lucan's destination is the memorial tree deeper, Finn? Without a doubt, that's where Max and Paulette buried their time capsule 7 years ago. So that's why. We want to be prepared for anything before treading in further. Yeah, ready up, gang. Go time. Yeah, I'm still keeping the same team. Because, I mean, to be fair, I do still need to get Alter Vine to level 2. And Or I mean the level 4. Save for alter aim. Let me save real quick. Oh, right. Save here. Thank you. What spring occupation has been mostly unexplained? Duty or license? I mean, I'm assuming not, because this is
ルー
choose.
レの方でも侵食について掴んでやがったか。
状況の分析と把握は基本だからな。それに加えて魔獣の脅威度も上がっているようだ。
ええ、十分に警戒しつつ急ぐわよ。応戦開始です。まだですまだです。お粗末様でした。断ち切る。お手並み拝見いたします。これは勝機です。切り裂け。先手はもらったよ。絆そう。あれ狂え。乱殺。続いてお任せあれ。行きます。やー。お粗末様でした。お宝はそこだね。静菜様。見切れるかな。続いて今のはいい感じだね。静菜さんには負けられません。先手はもらったよ。このままを。ここならよく釣れそうでした。見事な立ちさばきかと。静菜様。それ。かかったね。いい感じじゃない。何が釣れるかな。なんとかなりました。おまけです。好機です。炎よ、私に力を。やー、とどめです。ビグネスランページ。限界突破だ。
お、宝箱だな。
炎とアルーシャに感謝を。
バッチリだ、フェリー。
交戦開始です。制圧 制圧完了。データを解析する。危険度0以上。皆様ご注意を。構成開始。先手はもらったよ。シャードブーストの放棄だ。慎重に参りましょう。
決まってけよ。
炎の加護。
慎重に参りましょう。
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 決まってけよ。
炎の加護。慎重に参りましょう。
決まってけよ。
炎の加護。慎重に参りましょう。
決まってけよ。
炎の加護。慎重に参りましょう。
決まってけよ。
Sorry about that. I'm back. I had to go get my laundry because it was actually in there for a while. It was actually a cool aspect of very dynamic. Yeah. But yeah, sorry about that. Like I said, I was just doing laundry and then I was like, it actually took a bit longer because I was about to put like my bed stuff, like the sheet, the blanket, in the dryer, but it was so fucking wet and it was so heavy. So I was like, damn, I gotta put it in another rinse to the washer again. I was trying to learn how to do that because I'm like, I never had that problem before. I don't know why it's happening now. But yeah, that's what happened. Anyway, let's see. Let's go with Studio here.
Oh, 宝箱だな。
お粗末様でした。絆さんでは負けられません。
リネ、レベルアップだ。
制圧完了。次に参りましょう。切り裂け。先手はもらったよ。今です。
チャンスだ。そこだ、テリー。おまけだ。
いい手応えです。冷たいお飲み物はいかがでしょうか、ベリ様。チャート展開のチャンスです。先手はもらったよ。せーの、そこだ。つくも早くそのまま終わらせる。うら行きます。合わせてリゼット。
もらった。終わりだ。
戦闘終了。お疲れ様でした。 おまけです。
終わりだ。
お宝酒決まりましたね、ボンさん。いや、先手はもらったよ。フルベゆらゆら。
頼んだ白。
お粗末様でした。
ほどほどに頼むぜシズマ。
一気に決めるぞ。
まだだよ。制圧完了。立ちくる。切り裂け。先手はもらったよ。続いて今のはいい感じだね。静菜さんには負けられません。相当します。切り裂け。仕掛けようか。
頼んだ。
続いて合わせてリゼット。スキアレ切るんだ。フェリ様。いや今です。ボンさんここだ。
任せたシズナ。もらった。
お粗末様で
Like
した。
seriously, they really aren't even coming up with like new enemies at this point. Because these things with the long legs, or these like pseudo giraffes, they're the same thing as the one from the other part of the Memorial Park from the first game. It's just again different color palette. So like, what the fuck, man?
片付けるか。
Kind of dead.
立ちくる。次です。難敵です。警戒しましょう。先手はもらったよ。この機は逃しません。
任せた。
お覚悟。バン様。フォローいたします。
レイシングブースター。
後期です。ここだ。おまけです。こちらの出番だ。スキアレ決めなよ、バン。ここです。
そこだテリー。
やここだ。この機は逃しません。
おまけだ。終わりだ。
期待以上の成果かと。リゼットお見事だ。
さあ始めるか。
ンスだ。
ここです。後期です。それ、ここだよフェリー。参ります。スタンです。
おまけだ。
いい感じだね。続いて。今のはいい感じだね。
ほどほどに頼むぜシズナ。
先手はもらったよ。このまま。戦局万来ですね。シャードブーストの後期だ。ここが攻め時かと。シズナ様、合わせてリゼット。シャードブーストのチャンス。お覚悟。お願いします。フェリ様。せやはっ。
もらった。
隔離用の気配が強くなってきたね。いい手応えです。
この先に例の記念樹がある。
冷たいお飲み物はいかがでしょう。
気を引き締めていくぞ。
はい、止めてみせます。ポーレットさんたちのためにも。危険度下げ、皆様ご注意ね。交戦開始だ。切り裂け。せや。先手はもらったよ。手作りさせよ。切り刻め。続いてお任せあれ。切り刻め。この機は逃しません。いい調子だ。合わせてお覚悟。せやバン様。フォローいたします。後期です。
ブーストが有効だよ。
ガンガン行くぞ。
続いてください。了解です。行きます。いやいい感じだね。レスキュー発動。任せたよ。フーラ行きます。いや敵は取ります。ここだ。バーさん。ここです。
頼んだ白金の。
連機解放。
おまけだ。
お粗末様でした。
ほどほどに頼むぜシズナ。
Alright, there we go. Did a custom artwork for Siri YouTube? I'm honestly good. Thank you for the offer, but I've already had stuff done for the channel like just a couple months ago, so I don't really need anything right now, but I appreciate it. Olivia, interested? So, we're in Discord. So, I'm currently good for the moment, but thank you again for the opportunity. And also, I already have a couple contacts already for potential artwork in the future, so I don't need anything in the meantime. Again, I appreciate you taking the time to honor me.
いい釣り場みたいだね。何が釣れるかな。
Let's go fish here.
それ。かかったね。こんなものかな。ここならよく釣れそうです。何が釣れるかな。あった。一息つけそうだ。いい。気分。
どういうつもりですか、先輩。だが
どの口が言う。貴様のせいでポーレットが、夢が。
そこまでだ、マクシム。
彼を解放しなさい。
もう来たのか。だがそれは無理な相談だ。僕は必ず目的を達成する。
気を失ったか。
ポーレットさんとユメちゃん、お二人に関係のあることなんですよね。ですが一体何が。
そもそも俺たちが力になれる可能性はないのかよ。この場所でタイムカプセルを掘り出す手伝いをした時のようにな。
確かに君たちには明かしておくのが筋かもしれないな。依頼を出したのは4ヶ月ほど前だったが、あの時は僕も何も知らなかった。
タイムカプセルの中からポーレットの写真が出てきて、最初からモンマルトにいたってオチだったな。
ああ、本当に驚いたよ。内心恐れていたが、彼女に新しい恋人がいたことも含めてね。
え？
なるほど、そう書き換わってたか。
そのお相手はもしや。
ああ、君たちも一緒に確認しただろう。そこにいるアスランさ。
そういう筋書きか。
だとしてもどうしてここまで。
もちろんショックだったが、すぐに仕方ないと諦めたよ。当然だ。そもそも悪いのはかつて調子に乗っていた僕なんだから。それにアスランは僕から見ても本当によくできた後輩で、だから二人のことを温かく見守ろうって、そう覚悟を決めていたのに。
あろうことかこいつはこの影でポーレットわからないように暴力を振るっていたんだ。
いわゆる DV ってやつね。ってこれもねじ曲げられた事実なんだろうけど。
ああ、やけにリアリティのある話だがな。
しかもアスランの背後には中東系マフィアがいるらしくてね。誰かに相談すれば命の保証はできない。そんな風に脅されていたっていうんだ。
中東系マフィアか。やれ随分と凝った設定のよう
だから僕は決心したんだ。フォーレットを救うためならこの手をいくらでも汚そう。そのためなら自らの命なんて惜しくないと。これがフォーレットに迷惑をかけた僕にできるせめてもの罪滅ぼしなんだ。もしも君たちが僕の力になってくれるというのなら、ここで僕がアスランを殺すことを止めないでくれ。
そんなことさせるわけがないでしょ。
ならば覚悟してもらおう。
戦闘力高位厳重クラスか。それにしてもこの姿は。
ハンマカの前後で出現していた高位悪魔と同じ。
アシェンの時もヌエを呼び出しやがったが。
電子反応増大ですが、この情報は。
どうやら彼自身の霊視情報と一致しているみたいだ。
するとこの悪魔はマクシムさんの井戸から生まれた存在。秘めたる情熱ってやつか。なかなか期待できそうだ。
たくマジで骨が折れそうだぜ。
I'm back. I just didn't really want to sit through all that bullshit again. So I was like, fuck it, I'll take the time to put my clothes away. But yeah, great. So this is what the hypnotism did for him this time. Terrific. And really, we're fighting the same demon from before we had to fight Evil Van, of course. And again, it's like, isn't this literally the same demon that was behind the portal over in the island? Come on, guys, don't lie to yourselves. Either they're reusing it or it's literally the same kind of monster that we kicked my ass against before. Oh, I can't use my thing. Seriously, why can't I use my Bear the Nightmare for this? Oh, my apologies for back then. You fall asleep? Nah, I had to go get my clothes because they were done in the dryer, and I also had to put stuff in the wash. Or, I mean, from the wash to the dryer after that. But my sheets and stuff were like so wet, like soaking wet. I had to get it to rinse again, and then I had to learn how to put it on rinse again after that, like just only for that function. So it took me a bit of time. Sorry about that. But seriously, I find the same demon again. Come on, man, give me a break. Again, it's like, again, this is the same shape as that demon behind again Nemeth Island. Like I said, they're just literally reusing old sources because they couldn't have. Like seriously, you couldn't have come up with new enemies. Come on, that's boring. All right, I should probably do something. Let's do Zodiac Sign real quick. Get myself ready. We'll use Azure Sunray. There we go. Here we go.
暗き力へ青へと帰りやがれ。蒼天反射。そこだ。
重に参りましょう。ユースビティアルワハブアルパスラリゼットさん。コバルトカーテン展開。シズナ様。フォローいたします。アレクルーランセス。好きにはさせません。炎よ。来てください。ロード完了。やっ
チャンスだ。いつでも行ける。
アースで弱点そりゃやっこちらの手番だ。ここが攻め時かと。シズナ様手つく風よ。刻め決めろよバン。
Have you guys been? Yo, what's up, Green UEF? We're doing alright. Just going through more of the bullshit that this game has to offer. You know, just the usual.
そらよ。そこだテリー。
慎重に参りましょ
Now, you should think? I guess.
う。これで終わりです。こちらのターンです。リカバーします。感謝します。すまないね。
チャンスだ。行くぜ。呪いぜ。
この木は逃しません。やっスキャレやっ燃えるね。シズナ様見切れるかな。ここだよフェリー。ユースビティアルワハブアルパスラバーさん。特定のアースが有効よ。いい調子だ。加減はいたしません。リゼットさん逃しません。シュート後期です。セリカよ大敵ご剣よ。切り刻め。加速します。やったー。こちらの手番だ。
借りは返すぜ。行くぜ。レイジングブースタ
フルでゆらゆら。シズナ様スキル発動。参ります。シャードブーストのチャンスよ。アクセスしたさせません。いい感じだね。フルでゆらゆら。シズナ様行きます。セリカターゲット捕捉逃がしません。いい感じだね。遠からぬ者は音に聞け。つくよに舞う我が太刀は巨にして実。 そこだ奥義霊月一戦
こちらの番だ。任せたリゼット。
Ah, damn it. I tried to do the thing, but it didn't work. Crap. Okay.
ここが攻め時かと
It just... Fuck. The one time Van had to get stunned like that. That's
いい
ridiculous.
感じだねこのまま押し切
Alright,
る
let me actually do that so that Van can stop this move real quick.
慎重に参りましょう
Happens.
参ります
There we go. Come on, first again. I mean, so far this alternate timeline isn't that bad. The Dominion one was definitely terrible because, like, the way like somehow Dominion can fall to a machine that was only made a couple years ago, as opposed to Dominion powers, which are supposed to be authorities given by Eidos, you know. So yeah, definitely works. Oh, right, first, give it roar, give me some time.
行くぜ。
Get Magnus up. There we go, perfect.
好きにはさせません
No problem. Let's see. Do another CP regen, why not?
静菜さん
Go for Master Arch, Chase.
この木は逃しません
Then let's do... Now save it in case I need the shield again, so... Do it like this. The Azure Sun Ray.
チャンスだ。
Perfect.
容赦はしねえぜ。とくと味わえ。蒼天反射。
好きにはさせません慎重に参りましょう
決まってけよ。
炎に手伝います
見切った。借りは返すぜ。
いい感じだね見切れるかなこちらのターンですアクセス後期ですやっフェイスやお覚悟せや
こちらの番だ。空よ。
好きにはさせませんセリカよーしこれで終わりですこの木は逃しません合わせてリゼット捉えましたやっ静菜様フォローいたしますあれクルー
So Buffy is playing the what of his move? Yeah. Like, seriously, it's not changing anything. Ah, shit. Nope. Don't let that happen. That could have been bad. Ah, shit. Well, the clone's dead now. Perfect. Ah, crap.
この木
Ah,
は
nothing
逃
else.
しません
So I hit that move. Let's see. Okay, I do have insight, so I'm fine. Let's go for...
ガンガン行くぞ。
Go for the quick. Nah, fuck it. I'll have another clone. Why not? Might as well. Nokia did the same ass thing. It did get old. Fuck it. If it's gonna be too old for me, I might as well do it to the enemy. Out of spite.
頼んだ白金の
ここです。やった。加減はいたしません。
Oh my god, it actually killed him. No. Okay, well, we still have the Cobalt Curtain, so we're fine. Wait, what? Did I even reach him? Oh, I can't. Okay. Now, I'm not using the EX yet. I'm saving that. I might need it somewhere down the line. There we go. Oh shit, there's no way I can heal him this way. Forget, I might as well do the damage up thing again. Yeah. There we go. Then I'll use Shizuna to cast 2. There we go, now we're good.
見切った借りは返すぜ
今です。タッチ後期です。参ります。シャードモンスターのチャンス。
見切った
こちらの出番だ。静野様、あれクルーランセツ決めろよ、ラン。いいかも。遠からぬ者は音に聞け。つくよに舞う我が太刀は巨にして実。そこだ奥義霊月一戦。この機は逃しません。フェリ様、おまけだよ。
I was about to say, I was not gonna look forward to if it did a crit on me, just because I missed an attack. Whew! Alright. Let's do this bullshit.
Baka na. いくらなんでも今のを倒すだなんて。
こっちもそれなりに修羅場をくぐってるんでな。
これ以上は無駄でしょう。彼を解放してください。
それはできない。それでも止めるというなら僕を殺せ。
マクシムさん。
さっきからずっと引っかかってたんだが、 DV のことをあんたに教えたのは誰なんだ？
そんなの誰だっていいだろう。誰から聞こうが事実は事実だ。
それは違うんじゃないかな。仮にあなたがそう思い込んでいたとしても、何らかのきっかけはあるはずだ。
確かに影でわからないようにって言ってたのに、なんでわかったかって話したな。
ええ、ポーレットさん本人からというわけでもなさそうだったし。仮にそうだったとしても、あの方なら軽々しくは明かされなかったでしょう。ですが、そうなると一体誰が。思えば朝から様子がおかしい人物がもう一人いました。モンマルトで挨拶した時もそうでしたが、それがより顕著だったのは観覧車の近くで会った時です。
知らない。僕は知らない。
ゆめちゃんがマクシムさんに相談したんですね。
それは違う。
違わないよ。うまくいったみたいね。
こいつは
シャード体で再現された夢様ですか？
ここで私が手を貸すなんて本来ならありえないんだけど、一度黙って体を借りちゃったこともあったしね。せめてものお詫びにこうして連れてきてあげたわ。
あの時か。
そういえば立ち会わせてもらったね。そういえばあんたもいたんだったか。まあいいわ、あとはそっちでケリをつけなさい。ごめんねおじさん。
夢、何も言わなくていい。
おじさんは優しいから夢が余計に苦しめちゃったんだよね。
そんなことはない。だって君は何も知らない。そうだろう。
今日観覧車で夢がおじさんに助けてって言っちゃったから。
あの時に相談していたんですね。
けどゆめちゃんはどうやってその事実を？
それは夢が見ちゃったから。アスランってお兄さんがママにひどいことをするの。
そうだったか。
なんて残酷な改変。
にしても俺に何の相談もないってのもさすがに水臭すぎやしねえか。
それは
ま、わかるぜ。おそらくこんな感じで脅されたんだろう。裏解決屋を頼ればママとおじいちゃんにひどいことをするぞってな。
そうだよ。だからあんたちには。けどやっぱり夢が間違ってた。あんたちならそれでも何とかしてくれたはずだし。何よりも助けてもらうだけじゃダメだったんだ。あの時夢はおじさんにこんな風に言えばよかった。一緒にママを助けようって。
夢、君は。
だからおじさんも一人で抱え込まないで。夢がいつでも一緒だから。
僕は間違っていたのか。すまない夢。ポーレットにも。
おじさん、あれ、夢も
どうやら元の場所に戻ったみたいですけど。
ゲネシス、まさか夢坊が持っていたのか。
侵食の起点は夢ちゃんだった。そういうことでしょうか。でもこれでようやく終わりましたね。
僕は一体。
込み入ったところは省かせてもらったが、今回こいつが起こした騒動は良くも悪くもポーレットと夢、つまり二人を守るためだったってことだ。
ええ、心配しなくても
ちゃんと伝わったわ。
まあ今回ばかりは多めに見てやるか。せいぜいいい夢でも見やがれ。
今医者と車を手配している。詳しい状況についてはその流れで説明させてもらうが構わないか。
ええ、問題ありません。怪我も大したことはなさそうですし。ですがどうやら誤解も解けたみたいですね。
Okay, now I'm done with that. Again, if you ask me which one was definitely worse between the two, I'd still say the Dominion one was the worst off. This one, it's like, at least there's some substance to it, because it's like, yeah, as the grown up and someone who cares about Yume and Paulette, I guess he would fault for the rewrite affecting Yume, because again, it's like, what reason would she have to lie to him? Saying she needed help and she couldn't get it from the outside, so at least that part isn't too outside the realm of them both being affected by it. And again, just goes to show Van's stupidity on another level, because again, seriously, didn't check both cars and anything, and seriously, thinking that the solution to stopping them from crashing into each other is him crashing into Maxim, almost possibly landing him in the hospital. I mean, landing Maxim in the hospital, not Van. I couldn't give a shit if Van ended up in the hospital. But still, it's like, come on, man. Clearly had to be a better way around it. I'm not saying I could have come up with an answer, but it's like, dude, people still could have died from that, and it could have been by your hands. Ah, damn it. What? No! Oh, right. I mean, to be fair, there was that one option where it's like the bigger explosion or smaller explosion, so don't tell me that's the one point that I needed to actually get this, right? For fuck's sake, man. Okay, fine. Let's see. So I'm close to getting an A. I'm hoping I can get AAA by the end of this, but I'm starting to doubt it now. Yeah, I mean, come on. Has to be the MVP for this one. Alright. But again, it's like, now how does this even make sense? Because, again, regardless, it seems like our place is still gonna explode and be raided by terrorists or Jaegers or whatever. So I have a question for you. It involves what qualifies as a... sure, I guess. Again, it's like, how would we even have the second Genesis if we're not physically traveling between timelines and only our consciousness is? What the hell? Alright, moving on. Let's see where this lands us next. Because again, we still wouldn't be having the Genesis anyway. And wouldn't that mean I'd still have to fight Celis again, because that would mean she would still have it in her possession? Okay, I think I understand the broad overview of the situation. Something must be done about this. You just been one thing after another. Yeah, okay. It's gonna be the same thing again. Yeah, because the next day, we're gonna have something happen here. Strange Cindy. Nah, yeah, Van being stupid again. Alright, let's move on. Blah, blah, blah. It's literally the same thing yesterday. Like, literally yesterday. I'm just speeding through until, like, somehow there's gonna be some way out of this. Because again, so far I'm seeing that I'm gonna have to repeat it again until like somehow there's gonna be a new rep. I don't know how that would work. Yeah, still skipping this stuff because again, it's still the same.
一応軍施設
ネット上は
そういえば
ああ
何せ
そうだな
Alright, come on. Yeah, we get the call from Mario, right?
と
From
どうしたの
Mirabelle, and yeah, that we're getting it. Wait, I?
せろ
Oh! This time the call wasn't muffled this time. That's new. Oh wait, they didn't get hit by it either? Wait, what the hell? I didn't have it. Oh no, it's because the warning came faster. I see.
あんたらこそなんともねえ
Okay,
のかよ
there is a butterfly effect change. Wait, how come it didn't
相
hit
手
that?
はプロでもって狙いは俺たちだ
Oh yeah.
エレイルレ
I don't know, I feel like if they're hypnotized, they could have aimed for the civilians too.
分かった
They're weird that they're not.
任せるがいい
Because that would have been a better card to play as a villain. Whatever. Act 3, Route D. Severed bonds. Oh boy, okay, what's this gonna be? Oh right, original character where they rewrite the lore to let this OC be relevant. Damn, fundamental lore of the story. So he can have a point. Given the MC's weapons and gear, make him the nemesis of another character is evil. Nemesis of another character getting their real nemesis. Evil, but trying to... I see. So that's what constitutes as a... Okay. I still can't believe that all happened. I find the person responsible. I'm gonna make them regret ever being born. Okay, but what's the difference though? Because, regardless, the same thing still happened at the night anyway. So, what's the difference that... Does that sound like the gear... See again? I could say that qualifies. I would think so at least. But again, I can't go 100% on it, but at least I would think so. But yeah, it's like, what's the difference so that we wouldn't get the signal jam? Because I feel like, okay, yeah, that would make sense because then we would react faster and be able to piece it together. Because we'd be given the answer up front. But at the same time, it's like, what's the difference that didn't cause it this time, that did last time? I believe the rest will be okay. I'm sure they'll be fine. The only thing that came under fire was our office. Monmar was unscathed. Scary attack makes me think we're being targeted by a military company. You really ought to pick on their people their own size. Office is small for it. Oh, so that's what severed bonds. Oh, is that what it is? We're gonna be facing everybody who wasn't there with us in the morning. So like Judith, Shizuna, Rosette, and Fairy? Or maybe at least some of them. Wait, you ever heard from Fairy at all, right? Do you think... Nah, they better not. Nah, come on, it should be fine. And again, even if she does die, we can just go back in time again. We need to meet up with the others and find a place we can lay low as soon as possible. Can't do that until I shake these assholes off my trail. Damn. Lena. Land carriers? Are they the ones who attacked us? Buckle up. About to punch it. Nah, last time I went into a tunnel, bad things still happened. Like Iscaria was still chasing me. I wouldn't be surprised if they're here too. I finally lost them. I've never been through this tunnel before. Actually, I don't think I knew this place even existed before now. You okay, Van? Yeah, I'm fine. Just wondering why traffic's so light. Come on, dude, it's obviously a trap. Orbital waves aren't very strong here. Should get us a ton of quick so we can't. Isn't that the point though? Yeah. Damn it, I should have known. Oh my. Oh my god. It's Kashim, isn't it? Yeah. Great, so not only could they control Dominions, who should be able to ward off evil forces controlling their minds, somehow the strongest man of Calvert has been hypnotized too. Great. Please, that's the oldest trick in the book.
どうしてくれるんだカシム・アルファイド警備主任さんよ
あの人は
そういうことかよ
Please, we can take him. I've already beaten his ass once before.
よりにもよってやろうがいや舞台ごとか
Aaron, stop crying, man. Seriously, these guys are nothing.
侵食による記憶の改変
愛車については詫びておこう大切にしているのは知っているだがアークライド解決事務所最後に残った A の協力者お前たちは弊社メイン AI の危険度判定により脅威度 SS プラス要殲滅対象に認定された
Damn, man, you couldn't even show me more to give me triple S? That's disappointing. This game sucks. I kid. It already sucks enough as it is. But I see it. That's why, because they were always so focused on getting rid of Armada, so that's what they rewrote it, right? The word alas. Okay. Fine, fine. Let's just get this over with. I'll kick your ass.
誰があんなクズどもに協力するかよ
あんなすごい人ですら侵食するなんてやっぱり昨日よりもさらに
くそ黙ってやられるわけにはいかねえ油断したら一気に持っていかれるぞ死ぬ気で食らいついて正気を探せ
But I mean, the problem is we can't really run anywhere because we lost our vehicle. And we're in the middle of a tunnel, so it's gonna take a long time for us to get out. And they probably have reinforcements on the way. Of course, and for some reason, even against the strongest guy in Calvert, I'm not allowed to use Bear the Nightmare. Are you fucking serious? Stop fucking with me! Alright, fine. Everyone smile, I'm gonna take a picture. Come on. There we go.
そこまでだ
ブーストのチャンスだよ
コード送信展開
返り討ちだ飛ばす荒ぶる風を全てを飲み込め
Oh, great. Oh, yeah, I see. So this is why they didn't let me have Shizuna in the party. Because I could get rid of that. Fuck my life! Man, it's definitely the worst story, right? It's definitely the most tedious story I've ever seen, man. Tired of repetitive cutscenes. Not even funny, man. Nah, same. Like, I know we said it so many times, but that doesn't take away from the fact that it's the fucking truth. Alright, let's do this real quick. No, thank you. Oh, I get a heal. Perfect. I would love to use Azure Sunray on him, though. But I gotta get rid of all of them. Let's do this. What's up there, Moose League? Nah. That's straight up bad. Because again, he's supposed to be this kick-ass, smart, sleuthy detective. Like guy, he ain't. He ain't shit. Oh my god. No, why does he get a crit? This is not good. Okay. I'm gonna have to do something. Shit. I don't have enough though. Nah, damn it. Oh, okay, good. He wasted the crit. Thank God. That's so stupid. What the fuck are they doing? No. Yeah, do this. No, I missed one, bitch. Damn it, how could I miss one? Oh no. No, not guard again. Fucking assholes. Okay, good, they're still missing. Ah, shit, this gonna hurt. Oh shit. Okay, let me do this to get rid of it. Yeah. Now let's go with this. Oh, here we go. Right, but then we'll be fine. You're not. Oh my god. Dude, this water gag's never gonna end. Ah, shit. That's gonna hurt. Hey! Dude, he's barely lost health. Oh, right. How come I can't move? Hey! What the fuck? Not again. Fuck my life. What the hell? Give me a sec. I need to reconnect my controller. I don't know why it's doing that now. Oh, there we go. Okay, good. It's back. I was about to say, don't you dare make me go through all that bullshit again. Do this, and we're good. You? Let me just step back here with the gang. Yeah, you know what? Let's go for. Actually, I don't need 14 yet. I want to try this Divine Phoenix. Let's see how it does. Okay, that's actually kind of cool. I'm not gonna cap. Yeah, let's heal. Then I'll move myself away. And then let me push myself here. There we go. Alright, we're good. Oh, no! Damn it. Ah, crap. Oh no, what's it gonna do? Ah, shit. Nah, come on. I was kicking his ass. Don't lie to me. Dude, we were getting there. Come on. And how are his lackeys still saying I kicked their ass?
君の目は濁ってしまっていたらしい。
Yeah, yeah, we're in the bad ending. I get it.
事務所のメンバーを拘束。アークライド所長は始末しろ。
いや
God damn it. Okay, now for another flash. Okay, where do I go from here? Oh, okay, I don't go anywhere. Okay, good. But seriously, how do these two timelines even connect to the same thing? Again, they're not different worlds that I'm transporting myself to. It's only my mind. How do I have both Genesis? And how does it lead to a different ending just simply because I went through both? It doesn't make sense. What, do I only get pieces of the messages? But now when I come back, instead of hearing the garbled text at times, I actually connected the dots and it's like I can read out the whole thing with only half of it being labeled. Like, what is this? Okay, so I'm supposed to do something after he corners me? How the fuck do I do that? Our car is totaled. Like what? Am I supposed to say I give up or something? Like what? Yeah, yeah. Alright, what do I do?
絶対
残念だ。玉砕しか選べないほど君の目は鈍い。
Yeah, yeah.
ともかく黙ってやられるわけにはいかねえ。
Okay.
勝ちきれねえとしてもどうにか道を見出すぞ。
And how do I do that? What the fuck? Nothing happened! Don't tell me it's gonna tell me, right? What's the fucking difference? It's the same thing! For crying out loud. Oh boy, okay. Like seriously, what's the difference? I'm fighting him again, it's gonna lead me to the same ass thing. It's so stupid. Alright, yeah, take all the attention on me. Let's do the usual shit. This code. Yeah. He'll be fine. This. Okay, do this. Yeah, just go into ult. There you go. This.
番だカトル。フィーバータイムだ。
容赦はしねえぜ。
とくと味わえ。蒼天反射。決めろアーロン。
させない。そこまでだ。させない。それ。
フィーバータイムだ。
Not possible to retreat. Oh, okay. So what do I do? Just get release shards? Oh. Really? That's it? Alright, fine then. I went like a bitch.
ここだ。一気に抜けるぞ。
Really? Just swiping to the left? Sure.
チート情けねえがバケモン退治は今度だ。
How are we not sure they haven't surrounded the whole, like, tunnel? Saying no one's come in yet? Like, really?
陣に風穴を開けたか。
Really?
だが
Yeah, I was gonna say. Yeah, like I said, it's not that simple. See? That's why they weren't with us. Yeah, they got their group with them too. Terrific.
フェリーちゃん。
Okay, come on, let me kill them, please. They proved they're the enemy. I'm ready.
なんで？何をしてるのさ。
何を言っているのか分かりませんが、アルマーダと結託し悪逆の限りを尽くしたアークライド解決事務所。
You were with us for the majority of it. How the fuck would we have had time to do it?
クレイユ村で殺された人々のためにもここで必ず仕留めます。
You do realize I lost Dingo in that, right? Come on. Please, I'm ready to fight him. Come on.
しかも俺たちすら忘れたってことかよ。
I mean, to be fair, that is the smartest move on the villain's side. If they know you guys are strong together, just break yourselves apart.
そこまで。くそが。
Too far. They're the bad guys. Of course they would do this. If anything, I'm surprised it hasn't happened until now. Plus, really? Went too far this time? What about all the other people who we were supposed to be working together with and turning them against us? Like Maxim, the Dominions, Ashen. Like, come on. We've already been betrayed by too many people. It's like, it's not even that surprising.
見事な足止めです。お会いするのは初めてですが、
Yeah.
さすがはカシム警備主任の妹さんですね。
There we go.
ですがこ
Is
こ
that
は
too?
弊社との連携も活用していただけると。
そんな。
お前まで。なんでそっち側に嫌がる。リゼット。
理由でしょうか。それは自覚が終わりのはず。本日は弊社とクルガ戦士団との連携役として、そしてアークライド解決事務所の元担当 SC として、リゼット・トワイニング、その最後を見届けに参りました。3年間にわたるテスター契約がこのような形で終了すること、大変残念です。
ありえない。リゼットさんまでだなんて。
If anything, they probably already got Rosette and Fairy by the time we split off last night. And then when they went to go meet their people, they already got infected by that point. If I had to think about it. But luckily, Mirabelle wasn't there. I wonder why she wasn't a part of it. Maybe she just wasn't there in person.
やっぱ行かせるんじゃなかったぜ。
Yeah, sure, Van. You had a feeling, but you're like, nah, they'll be fine. A bad guy who can literally turn anybody against us surely wouldn't turn my friends into bad guys. No way. And maybe they're somehow invincible, but I don't know about it yet, but I can completely trust them to go by themselves to the enemy.
見知らぬ人
Seriously,
祈りは
what the
捧
fuck?
げられましたかでは
I
お
don't
覚
pray
悟
to nobody.
MK 社が誇るアルファイド中隊と中東最強のクルガ戦士団0番隊の混成部隊
Famed Alpha yeah, sure.
逃げ場はありません
Never heard of him, though.
せめておとなしくすることだ。苦しむ場は与えない。
そんなどうすれば
考えろ。何か手は。
いいな、やらせはせん。
これは
新手を連れてきたが、さすがは転んでもただでは起きないな。
フェリーダ、カシム、
Oh,
今すぐ目を覚ますがいい。
I was kind of wondering why he wasn't there. So he actually wasn't taken? Wow. What a coincidence.
フェリーダの親父が
Why does he even have Archaisms with him in the first place?
それだけやないで
Oh, I probably supplied to him, like, to him by her.
白金の牽制来ていたか。
I mean, to be fair, at least she was aware of it, considering she saw what happened to Kurgan, and she wasn't at least going to be taken as easy as the other two. But still, that doesn't take away from the fact that she could be next. But how the hell did Judith get away from him?
やあお邪魔するよ
バンアニエスさんたちも無事ねエレインさんレン先輩たちも
Seriously, I didn't do anything different. But then again, I guess the difference is I bought myself more time so backup could help. Where last time it's like, I didn't give myself much of a chance to, and then we died.
フェリちゃんにリゼットさんやっぱり本当に
ああ、だが助かったぜ。よく場所が分かったな。
実はそちらから情報提供があってね
そういうことだ。人形兵器の提供も感謝する。
話は後や今はとにかく
今のをかわしますか
怪盗グリムキャッツそれにミラベルもどうして任務の妨害を
ねえ何度も説明したやろでともかく今は撤退や撤退
この場は我々が引き受ける。お主らは行くがいい。
逃走経路は送っといたでうまいこと切り抜けや
仕方ねえ。とにかく切り開くぞ。
ちょっと物足りないけどいずれまた
消えたあれが最新のシャード戦術ですか
ミラベル SC のシャードスモークジャミングも兼ねていますね追跡は難しいかと
そうか。以後は彼らもターゲットに含めるとしよう。
Okay, how the fuck did they get away when they're standing in between the group? They still had to walk past them, right? Or are they walking on the ceiling to get away and they can't hear the footsteps? Like, really? How does that work? Unless it's also silencing their footsteps and breathing and such.
そしてアブまだ引くつもりはないんだ。
どうして悪を撃つのは戦士としての使命のはず
The fuck you mean? That's not what warriors are supposed to be. If anything, that's what knights are technically supposed to be. But not you guys, you're fucking Jaegers. Don't act like you're supposed to be the good guys.
それに逆らってまであんな滞在人たちの肩を持つなんて
カシム、フェリーダ、よもやお前たちが歪められようとは。しかもそれが戦士たちやよその者にまで捨ておくわけにはいかん。父としてクルガの副頭目としてアルーシャの名にかけて。
But yeah, I'm guessing this is supposed to be Fairy's arc again. It's like, dude, come on. We already had the shitty arc at the first time in Cryo Village. We don't need another one. Alright, yeah, because we didn't get to have a rematch with Kashim, so of course he was going to be the next guy we had to fight again.
11時のニュースです。本日未明、8区旧市街にて爆発事故がありました。首都警察の発表によりますと、旧式動力設備が火元になった可能性があり、管理に問題がなかったかを含めて捜査が進められている模様です。
I don't see any sign of our pursuers. Should be safe for now. Thanks in no small part to Mirabelle and the Vice Chief. Hope we'll be alright. Hard to say considering who he's up against. Even a man of his valor is gonna have a hard time beating those odds. On a more positive note, you can rest easy knowing Montmort has been placed under the protection of the police and the CID. We did confirm, however, that this morning's attack was indeed carried out by the warriors of Kruger. Figured as much. Guess that means Fairy really has been corroded. But they can't do anything new with characters in this series. Retread old ground. It's like they can't come up with new storylines. They say Fairy's father died or something, that would be something, but they have no gun. No, really, they don't. Especially with how many people that, even if we did kill them, they're brought back to life by the power of magic and friendship. That much is undeniable, unfortunately. Never even considered the possibility of it spreading to one of us. Really, Quadre? Now I'm actually disappointed in you. You really didn't think one of us... Dude, none of us are fucking gods. How the fuck wouldn't it affect us? Like, I'm ready to hear the logic here, Quadre. Like, really. Why do you think we would be the exception? Just because we had the Genesis? Well, clearly they weren't holding it, so therefore they were still susceptible to it. You must have put close to for it. Yeah, probably. Actually, I know that was Fairy, but still having trouble accepting it. He was so cold and unwavering. Thinks it's a curse? I mean, maybe, but still. It's like, really? Didn't think we'd fall for it just because, I don't know, we're strong physically but not mentally, or don't have any fucking amazing powers? Come on. It was almost like the past 6 months we spent together never happened in her mind. Zed at least appeared to remember us, but her memory's clearly been altered. Yeah, she said she was formally assigned to us. She called me the Phantom Thief Grimcat. Very acted as though this was the first time meeting us. So how much of her memories are still intact? It's more Jaeger-like than Fee. As in you. Nah, true. At least this fake fairy is actually acting like a Jaeger is supposed to be. But I don't like how she's saying siding with evil. Warriors can't let that slide. That's not how that works. Warriors fight to win. For strength. That's not any of that other bullshit. Damn it. I thought things couldn't get much worse after yesterday. It really hit us where it hurt. I'm mad at myself for not seeing through their plan. What's done is done. Right now we need to take control of the situation. Say, Shizuna, didn't you leave with Fairy and Zed last night? Yeah, but we went our separate ways after a while. They went in a different direction to eat with the Marduk crew. They seemed normal enough up to that point. Maybe the corrosion took root the next day. That's about when the Kruger and Marduk forces started gunning for us. They ambushed me earlier this morning too. I only barely managed to shake them off before meeting up with Elaine, Ren, and Kinkai. That's when I saw the state the office was in. Sounds like you both have had things just as rough as us. But again, it's like, why didn't they think they could hypnotize them? I guess they just weren't there at the right time and place, I guess? Because of the limited range, but it's like, still, they would have been powerful weapons to get. But then again, I guess it depends on like how they're spreading it, because that's the one thing we don't know. Like, we know the Garden Master is using it, but how is he coming into contact with people? Is he really going like up to their faces and giving them this, or telling them a rumor, or going in disguise, or that's the one thing we don't really understand. Because again, it's like, if he really could do it to other people, even if Shizuna did have the unclouded eye, considering it can get past Dominion powers, it should be able to get past her mind. And again, with Judith, it's like all his special abilities as Grimcat could be used to assassinate Fan. But they haven't done that. So again, it's like there has to be some specific conditions, but I don't know what they would be. Things may get worse even still. Can imagine Fairy was in the world's strongest warrior will give up the chase so easy. Don't call him the world's strongest warrior, okay? Fuck that. He is not that strong. Hell, Aryan Road was way stronger than him. She may have been a bit more of a bland character, but she was definitely one of the strongest opponents I've ever faced in the whole Trails franchise. Period. There are few situations worse than being the hunted in a blood sport played by Marduk and the Kruger. We best be on the move, or catch up to us if we dally too long. I know. I'd like to know if Fairy's dad made it out okay. We'll just have to cross our fingers and hope for the best. One silver lining is that they're going to be conscious about keeping collateral to absolute minimum, being professionals and all. We can take advantage of that while we're up top. Carry out a plan of attack and get them back to their senses. Right, we can do this. Let's get this done then. Soon as Fizz connects to the garden bastard's smug face, the happier I'll be. He will be smirk at them. I break every last tooth in his mouth. For once I share Aaron's sentiments. The question is, how will we go about this? Up until now, getting rid of corrosion has required more than simply pointing out discrepancies in people's memories. Yeah, the art of persuasion didn't do much on Ashen or Maxim. In both cases, we needed something that would shake them to their core. And again, that's the stupid thing. Like, we couldn't, like, pull an exorcism on them. We have to do a talk no jutsu after fighting them. Like, that's bullshit. I don't care if it's for the sake of storytelling. It's like, no! Just do the right thing and, like, at least let us use our Genesis to take the corrosion off of them at least. Like a repellent or something. Or, like, something to absorb it. I'd rather at least have something like that. Not just, oh, no, we're talking, and it's just gonna magically disappear on its own. And that something needed to be big enough to make them lose their grip on their false reality. Sounds like we got our work cut out for us. True, but it's not as though we have any other recourse. If we are to succeed, we'll need more information. Then I propose we split up from here. Divide and conquer is our safest and surest option in such times like these. Then let's get to it, shall we? Thus they split into two groups. The plan was that Van, Agnes, Aaron, and Ren, and Cheesnut gather information around town. While Lane, Kinkai, Quattro, and Judah focus on the seedier parts of the capital. Alright. Guess I can't really do missions now, the way I am, right? Alright. Let's see. Okay, we're in the clear. Here's the plan. We'll blend in with the crowds and try to get in touch with either Bermati or Jack. That sounds good. Surely those two can help us. But don't you think Marduk would... Or they're supposed to be smart, right? Because... So, wouldn't they have already gone to them or like keep watch of them so that they can't give you info? If they're supposed to be that smart enough considering their experience with you guys. If only we could contact them with our Ziphas. Unfortunately, there's a strong chance we can monitor our texts and calls. She likely has all of our associates marked. If we reach out to them, she may be able to trace it back to our location. The concierge lady is a force to be reckoned with in the tech department. A pain in the ass is what she is. Why can't she just come to her senses already? Ah well, it's up to us to give her a small fry a wake-up call. Yeah, and to do that, we're gonna need some info on them. So let's hop to it. But how the fuck are we supposed to get info on them?
やっぱり答えているようね。
ああ、リゼットもだが、まさかあいつがってのは。
I mean, to be fair, they were the weakest minds of this whole group. So I'm not that surprised. Oh, I can't go into the shop. Are you fucking kidding me? But there's new stuff there. Son of a bitch. Oh, there's gonna be stuff in the Orbital Cafe too. Don't tell me a new plugin. I swear. Alright, let's see. What's up? Your name's Coleman, right? Sorry, but... Yep, that's me. What can I do for you? Sweet. Daybreak has something of yours. Huh? We found this lying on the ground, and as soon as we picked it up, it rang. It scared me half to death. But on the other end of the line asked me to give this to a man in a dark blue coat named Coleman. Well, I'm not wearing one, so sorry. Yeah, she's a friend of mine. Thanks for picking that up. Saved me a lot of grief. Don't mention it. I'm trying to be more careful with that thing in the future. Those phones don't come cheap, you know. Must be like his undercover name. Van, why did you do that? I understand what's going on.
はい、バンにアーロン、アニエスたちも
There we go, a burner phone,
なんと
right?
か無事だったみたいだね。
Him? Oh, I get it now. Coleman. Not a bad ploy. Sounds like I don't gotta explain what kind of situation we're in.
いきなりあんなニュースが飛び込んできたからね。ジャックやベルモッティさんと手分けして協力者を集めてるところなんだ。今はどこにいるの？
Central Station. We're just on our way to
オ
Riverside.
ッケー。だったらそのまま来て。以前ジャコモが使っていた隠れ家で作戦会議をしようって話になってるの。
Sounds good. See
そ
you in
れ
a
じゃ
bit.
気をつけてね。
Leave it to the informants to already be up on the latest in the behind-the-scenes happenings. Your wealth of connections really comes in handy in times like these. All I thought in my head is how my debts are growing like a goddamn beanstalk. Well, their help comes at the most opportune time. It would be foolish not to take them up for it. Don't tell me someone's tailing me, right? I honestly wouldn't be surprised. Alright, let me see what this new stuff is. No! I want to get the new stuff. Van, fuck off. Stuff better not disappear when I get back, because I swear, if he does, Van, I'm gonna have to beat the ever-living shit out of you. Dude, the door opened for me. Surely I should be allowed. Oh boy, okay, let's go a bit more. Yeah, not like I could do anything. Seriously, why? Well, then again, I guess I didn't need a save point. Because my last save point was like before all that happened. The Meep location is further on ahead. I'll admit I don't exactly have the fondest memories of this place. Right, Yakumo was dead. Please, we've been here a number of times for side quests. Don't act like this is the first time we've been back since. Can't blame you there. I heard about what happened. It's where Amada's henchman killed that informant. Still, even after witnessing something as horrific as that, you pressed on. I commend you for that. So, this is where you graduated from schoolgirl with a silver spoon in her mouth to fearsome lady with guts of steel. And that couldn't be further from the truth. This place really is abandoned and it'll make for a perfect hiding spot. Something on your mind? How do I put this? Never mind. Just go check it out. She's probably like, if they can't figure it on their own, I'm not gonna say anything. I don't blame her.
あんたも顔を合わせたことがあるんだったか。
ともかく遅くされねえうちに急いで向かうぞ。
Just do this. I want to see if I can recover. Damn it! I was trying to get CP back. Bitch. Fine. Alright. I'll keep Aaron. Will I be able to fight monsters today just to gain CP? I hope so. I need to get Aaron's CP up so then I can switch for Shizuna. Oh, okay, good. Oh my god, there are enemies. Great. Alright. Let's get this shit over with. Okay, how easy are these guys gonna be? Yeah, it's never easy, is it? Fly. Seriously, level 49? I haven't been out of this place for that thing. Yeah, Fee was more of a marketing tool than Mary Sue than really a character. She's never relevant or did anything. Not true. Fair point. This. Finish. Damn. I'm getting the CP back. Yeah, okay, so I don't need to use experts on it. Let's keep going. Seriously, can I get some new enemies, please? Like, for crying out loud. These things are all the fucking same. Like, I'm kind of worried, because like he's gonna have the same enemies as well. Alright, so yeah, do this. And then this. Okay, good. Let me go heal first.
皆さん、お疲れ様でした。
Okay, so 3 this, 2. Then switch. Yeah, there we go. Alright, we're good. Two. Ah, shit, I forgot to dodge. Just go here, do this, go for, yeah.
が悪かったね。
最大だ。
さあ始めるか。チャンスだ。一気に決めるぞ。
はもらったよ。見切れるかな。続いて皆さんお疲れ様でした。切り裂け。了解よ。
頼むアリエス。
それそれ、一気に決めましょう。任せて。星の力よ、貫いて。
お疲れさん。
相手が悪かったわね。頑張りました。
チャンスだ。一気に決めるぞ。
しまいだ。それじゃ進もうか。
She does a, yeah, she does. How the fuck am I supposed to defeat this thing? Let's see. Okay, clearly it has to be stunned. Or I guess the enemy got glitched in. Nice. Great. Good work, game. You actually have an enemy that I can't even hit. Terrific. Ah, no. So tell me, the chest is gonna be unreachable too. It just has to. Oh, come on, I still got hit by that? Bro. Here we go. Let's do this again. Give me silver win. There.
さあ、先に進みましょう。あった。
There we go. Found it. Alright, let me save here. Let's go check what we're supposed to do here. But can I actually go forward? Oh, okay, never mind. Okay, guess I have to do that on my own time. Maybe this is where the other stuff that I need is. Maybe I'm supposed to go forward after that. Well, here we are. What's wrong, fam? I think we might be the first ones here. At the same time, checking Bramati not here yet? Maybe they already stopped them before they could get here? Seems that you were right. Is it possible she gave us the wrong place? Now I get what's going on. Yeah, fuck me. They were taken too, right? Yeah, you can't trust anybody. It's like I said, it doesn't matter if they're friends. They already got Jack Hale and Bramati. See, like I said, fan, can't trust anybody. I don't know why you would think, oh yeah, Marduk surely wouldn't have gone after them already, right? Surely not. Fucking idiots. If they had gone Rosette, then clearly she already knows all your contacts. She's taking advantage of it. So now we literally have to do it on our own, like we're supposed to, as the so-called Spriggan. We can't rely on our connections anymore. Nice one, Van. Once again, your nose, which is supposed to be perfect, you denied it, and we died again. Seriously, this guy's a fucking moron. You can't claim you have the best nose in the whole goddamn country and not use it when it counts, dumbass. Never get used to this goddamn bullshit. She got us good. Never thought for a second that Bonds would be in that room. No, that was the only part of the trap, was it? If anything, this is what's also disappointing. They're making it seem like Ren fell for that trap. It's like, no, the real Ren, no, she would have at least been suspect. This game's, they're making her out to be a fool, and that sucks. And again, that's what Shizuna was doing, right? She's like, I'm gonna see if they actually understand what's going on or not. Because, let's be honest, she doesn't care if we die or not. She's just around to have fun. It's like, at least that's something, you know? It's like, she could warn us, but she just doesn't want to. Because again, if we're not up to the task, then clearly we're not that strong. You knew what was gonna happen, didn't you? Honestly, I wasn't 100% sure. Then Clouded Eyes got some blind. Nah, she just wanted to play around. She just wanted to see if we would actually piece it together or not. For one, I didn't know that girl very well. There's some things I won't fully grasp until I dive in. Yeah, fair. That said, I did want to experience the rewind for thingy firsthand. That'd be fun, you know? Yeah, I mean, to be fair, she makes a valid point because we always know, regardless of what happens, we're automatically going to rewind. Because again, there's no punishment. I'm an Xbox and Switch player. Nice to meet you. Yo, what's up, Bubble1985? We're good to see you. Hope you're having a good day so far. Wait, so you knew the danger involved? And you still went inside? You're a psycho. Thank you. Anyway, we did learn one thing at least. Marduk and the Kruger aren't the only ones out for our blood. What is this game about? Tell me about the characters. Trails to Daybreak 2. It's the second game of a very, very unusual setting where it's like they're trying to make it seem like this is like the or we deal with the shady forces of the game, or like or of the country. Where it's like really it's like they're making everyone out to be friends or enemies at any time at like the flip of a coin. If anything, I'm just doing this just because it's connected to lore from a bunch of other games I'm playing. But I wouldn't recommend this game for like story purposes at all, honestly. I'm just doing it because it's like, hey, I've gone this deep into the series so far with like almost 10 games, I might as well keep going. But why would Abe do such a thing? Last I checked, she didn't have any direct connections to either of those groups. No, wait, that's not true. She did have one, with the former head of Armada. She may also be under the assumption that we were their accomplices. If so, then she could very well be acting in concert with Marduk and the Kruger. So that's why. She told us Bramati and Jack were already on the move. Do you think... That was probably a lie. She knew we couldn't use our devices and took advantage of that fact. Damn, I knew she'd been through a lot, but she's turned into one scary gal. Well, as long as she's supplying them with info, it'll only be a matter of time before Mardik and the Kruger catch up to us. Change of plans. We're gonna focus on cutting their source of intel. And how are we gonna do that? Simple. We go to Hail to Jack. There's no way he's sitting on his hands at a time like this. Bet you anything he's trying to get in touch with us this very second. Maybe he put out a sign for us. That's what people like him do in situations where they can't reach their partners in crime. So similar in vein to Hale's method, in other words. Do you have any idea where to look? Yeah, I know a few places. If I know Jack as well as I think I do, it'll be somewhere around the station. Let's get this place a once over. But again, it's like, who's to say he is in control too? Like, seriously?
付き合いも長いしな。それにジャックなら、たとえ侵食されても、こんな形で春を巻き込んだりしねえ。
What? No!
ならきっと何かを残してるはずだぜ。
But that's the same logic, isn't it? If he wouldn't have let her get hypnotized, who's to say that he didn't get hypnotized too? See, this is what I mean by it's like, this game is like pretty flimsy writing. It's like, well, I don't necessarily recommend this to like people starting new stuff. Because like the older games were definitely much better in story and the action too. That's like, this one is like, oh god, it's like so many empty holes and a lot of the logic and stuff. Oh right, Shino. Forgot. What's with third place? Hey Shino, working hard? Or are you hardly working? The former, of course. I'm sure the same is true for you as well. Would you like a midday snack? It's on the house. Sounds wonderful. Luring us in with free food, are you? You're one smooth operator, Shino. Oh yeah, quick question. We're looking for a middle-aged guy who reeks of booze. Ring any bells? Guy who reeks of booze. Then you mentioned it, yes. He was sitting over at the counter a little bit ago. Had one glass and then left. We're definitely on the right track. He would have had a good view of the bridge from there. You saying he was tailing Hale? Guess that's possible. Do you think he left a sign here? Only one way to find out. Shard search time. Oh. Is that a deck of cards or something? Jackpot. Oh, it is. He had playing cards under there? A fitting calling card for a gambler. Yeah, that kind of play fits Jack to a T. He took a gamble on you noticing this and he won the lottery. I don't see anything written on him. Is he trying to send some kind of code using the numbers? I think so, yeah. Just gotta work it out. Let's see, we got Jack and a 6. That means he's at the Riverside. And we can meet up with him at the concert hall at 12:30. You got all that from 5 playing cards? Alright, I think we know our next course of action. Alright, if we need to do anything before then, now's the time. Wait, can I, or are you lying to me again, Van? Because I swear to God, if I can't go in the shop, I'm pissed. Don't tell me I have free time, Van, when I don't even have anything to fucking do. I swear. I love doing this to me. And again, who's to say this isn't like a 2-pronged trap already? Alright, let's just get through this. I'm assuming it's another bad ending already. Because again, they're covering all their bases. And we try to go top side, they got us. Go underground, they got us. Kick the door first and don't walk in. Oh, wow. There you are, Jack. Oh, wow, finally just regular people.
アロンもやっぱり生きてやがったか。不調分かったみたいだな。他の女子どもも無事か。
Wish I could say yes, but two of my assistants aren't exactly in the best place right now. That's right, the same goes for Hale as well.
そっちもいろいろあったらしいな。まずは手早く情報交換といこうぜ。
So let me get this straight. The Kruger girl and the Marduk chick had their memories rewritten. Normally I find it hard to believe, but, well, it happened to Hale too, right? Late last night, she left me a note and went out to Ideas knows where. It said, I found the last remaining collaborators of Armada. Never thought it would be them. I couldn't make heads or tails of what she meant, but it all clicked when I saw the news about your office going up in smoke. Or maybe that's the point, right? Unless they have actual information that actually affects someone, then they can't turn them into like enemies, right? Because again, for Fairy, it was because of Crail Village, because they had supported them, right? And it was where her first mission took place, and she got to know people, and then it got nuked by Armada. And for Rosette, it's her responsibilities for Marduk that they're supposed to eliminate any remnants of Armada. And again, for Hale, just because of her connection with Armada, whereas Jack, he doesn't really have that. So I guess that's why they couldn't also target him, because he would at least have resistance to it. So it all just comes down to emotions stirring within people. She really is in the same boat as Small Fry and the Maid. Yeah, but she seemed like her usual perky self when we talked to her. That's why I think her case isn't as severe. She's been doing a real good job messing up the info network as informants use. Bramati's trying to deal with the problem. It's being led around by his nose. Never realized she was capable of all that. Looks can be deceiving. She's one hell of a force to be reckoned with in their line of work. If we can't make use of our information network, then we may be in trouble. We won't need that where we're going. I'm gonna tag along with you to the maintenance tunnel. I don't really get the whole rewind mumbo-jumbo, but based on the scraps of intel I managed to scrounge up, I'm positive she's near the trap she's set. I won't let that girl go off the deep end. It's my job to keep her safe. Jack. Guess it's time for Langport's Lord of Booze to strut his stuff. If we can snap Hale back to reality, she might have a lead or two to give us. But we can't do that without you, Jack. You're our ace in the hole. Wow, no pressure, huh? With you on our deck, I think we got a winning hand this time. I mean, true, she would have to be close to survey that, yeah, she did kill us. But this game could have been about Lord of Grendel's, and it should be more around the Red Grendel and his history. So it was important to Van. Like, imagine if the Red Grendel was like Van's family. Oh, that would have been something, honestly, and it would have definitely been more emotional. Seriously? She planted bombs in there? Yep, so don't get too close, unless you want to go pay a visit to the woman upstairs. Are you certain that she's somewhere nearby? Positive. Explosives should be the same as the one that was brought to Aramis in that incident early this month. They're detonating remotely, but the person has to be close by. But the hail is just a bit further in. She must be in the room where we saved Marielle from that monster. Ah, right there. Yeah, I feel like it being his mom would be... I guess, but it's like, at least it is more reasonable than his dad, because there wouldn't be that much emotional attachment. At least in the kind of scenario that they're trying to cook up. And again, it's like, to be fair, it would still at least be better than the garbage that they're giving us here in this game. Because at least there is actual plot. The monsters here now are probably much more aggressive than back then. Yeah, also the Grendel thing is diabolic core armorism. I guess. They won't stop us though. We'll barrel on down there and catch her with her pants down. I'll leave the monster bashing part to you. I'm not really any good in the fight. I'm gonna call you on that bluff. You came out of our recent scuffle with Haywood, no worse for wear. But fine, you get a pass since you're all tanked up. Just try not to slow us down, you old boozy. Hey, I'm not drunk. Yeah, the Grendel thing is entirely tied to the judge. No, yeah, it's true, but it's like, again, it's like, what makes him special to even do that? Well, whatever, again. But it still doesn't change the fact that it's like, they're still not gonna explain it. Dude, we haven't even started.
いつも飲んだくれてないで、たまには運動しろよな。
You know what? I might actually save this for next time. I think I've done a decent amount. Plus, I feel like after this, it's gonna like throw me into another story thing, because it's like we have too many forces we had to fight. I don't think they'll make us fight them all at the same time. Like we'd have to fight Fairy, Rosette, Kashim, and what's it called? The Marduk. Unless they're just gonna make them a triple team, in which case I'd still be fine with, but it'd still be annoying. So I'd probably want to save that for another time. But that's fair. Reading so far, we have nothing, any kind of substance, like I had no connection to the Red Grendel. had to write around because I had no idea what they're going to... Yeah, true. Yeah. I'll say it again. You could replace Van with Ren and the plot would be less asinine. Nah, facts. I think we can all agree on that. But anyway, guys, that is going to be the end of the stream for today. I hope you guys did enjoy. I'll see if I can make time to do a Punishing Grey Raven stream later today. If not, then I'll probably try to do it on... I don't know. I don't know about Tuesday because I'm going to be busy with a couple things. So I'll see if I can have time for that. If not, like I said, either it'll be tonight later or it'll be on Wednesday that I try to do that. So then I could be all... or try to catch up on this stuff. But let me give a shout out to everyone who showed up at this stream. So shout out to Man Divine Wing, Olivia, Ring UEF, and also sorry, I'm trying to scroll around. Bumble 1985 for all shouting out the stream. Great chatting with y'all. See you guys. It was a vibe talking with both of you. See you in the Discord, Zan. Tell me you started Wolves right, man. No problem. You want same to you, Ring UEF. But anyway, this has been Xander's Advice. I hope you guys have a great rest of your day. See you guys next time. We're out.